not the guy from Yacht Club Games. It's someone who's watching Yacht Club Games.
Oh.
Wait, so it's not...
Oh, so it's not somebody from Yacht Club Games.
No.
Oh, so what you're saying is not...
It's a random guy who's watching Yacht Club Games.
Well, then why the fuck would we have him on the show?
And we're live.
We're live on YouTube.
What the hell?
You see, the sad part is that Greg knows he's listening.
No, he's not. We're not. He can't hear us yet.
No, I'm talking about what the hell was Ethan doing?
I can hear you typing. Not really, because it's muted.
Oh, is it cutting me out again?
Yes.
I hate that. I wish you could fucking turn it off.
Can't you?
We went over this. No.
No, we tried for like 30 minutes.
Oh.
I have a baby brother.
Yes, you do, Scott. His name is Sean.
How does he remember and I don't?
Really? You don't remember that?
I can't tell Casey and Sean apart ever.
Really?
Yeah. When I see them, but name-wise, I was just like, who's the younger one? I don't know. There's no Will. He talks to me on Twitter.
All white people look alike to me.
Yeah, right? He's crackers.
I'm speaking for you.
I know. All right, we're going live. Tell me what you think of what the stream looks like.
Are you asking me?
Both of you.
That's not why.
It has to load.
You need to change the name of the actual stream that we're
Looks good.
because now it retweeted that we are, or tweeted that we're playing PokerNet at the inventory too.
All right, Nabshin, what do you think?
Don't
I
ask
like
me.
it.
Yeah, I can't look it.
Okay.
That'll slow me down too much and probably fuck up everything.
Okay. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy!
Shut up, both of you. I hate you. It is Friday, April 26, 2013, and you are listening to the Irrational Passions Podcast. I am your leader. Your leader, your confidant, and your emissary on this journey
Take me to your leader.
through irrationality. With me is Evan Jamal Gamabunta, the Walrus Wall, as you heard.
Hey, it's me.
Aptly just called the Walrus, for short. To my left is
Or the walrus. Yeah.
Scott the Enigma Guthier is here.
That name's starting to bug me out.
Because it's
Why?
true.
Mm-hmm.
To his left is Gregory Blaney Esquire.
What's up, peoples?
And across the internet wavelengths is Brian Nabashin Jackson.
Einhorn is Finkel, and Finkel is Ihorn, which means Ihorn is a man.
What?
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
It's been so long since I've
NASCAR.
seen
Who watches NASCAR?
Ace
Yeah.
Ventura.
Oh.
Ace Ventura.
What?
So good, though.
What?
Harold tweeted at us saying he's watching NASCAR and will join us soon. And Evan he replies to that tweet with no context.
Every week.
So the listeners are just like, what the fuck is he talking about?
But
I didn't
don't
reply to
worry,
any
you pick it up.
tweet.
You said NASCAR.
I
Who
didn't reply
watches
to any
NASCAR out of nowhere?
You could have said Harold's watching NASCAR. Who watches
Yeah.
NASCAR?
Thank
Instead
you.
of saying NASCAR. What the fuck?
Thank you, Greg. That actually made sense. Evan, I just don't understand. Scott, you haven't been here in forever. What's up?
2 weeks.
That's 2 weeks too long.
Last week was Greg's fault
That's
Oh,
true.
How's it my
God.
fault?
because Evan said so.
Evan called dibs that it wasn't his fault, so it had to be Greg's.
I blame Tony.
Yep.
It was probably Tony's fault.
I blame you.
Tony and Scott are bros, so Scott can't.
Oh,
Like-
yes, I can, but that.
Oh, I can blame him all I want.
Heffa.
Heifer. We got some big announcements
we
for
do.
episode
Yeah.
126. First of which, a reminder. Next month, the month of May.
The Irrational Passions Podcast.
Why don't you just say the number of days?
Sorry, go ahead.
We're calling it, or I said earlier at Chipotle, May Madness, except not with basketball, with video games. And I like that. So we are playing all of our favorite games of all time ever. Each of us, all 6 of us. That's a lot of people. And we are doing it all on live stream for your viewing pleasure.
Sounds amazing. I'm okay with this.
So we have plenty of
Except
games.
you have no list.
Yeah, except you haven't added to the list yet.
Alex has loved his list.
It's an options list. Just saying.
Is it my list?
I guess, yeah. It was your idea. I don't want to
It's
take
my
credit for it.
idea. It's not my list.
I'm sorry.
Nobody wants to be
What
associated
is this
with the
list?
list.
I need this list.
It's in important IP docs. Tom Fox says, "Did this just start?" Yeah, it did. You're living the magic right now. I keep looking over to my left for reference, people watching, because Evan and Nobshin's faces are on the TV screen to my left. So I'm not going to look at the camera a lot. I'm going to look over there a lot.
Yep.
It's gonna be weird.
It's going to be weird. It's going to be May. I'm sorry. Ethan's infected me with that. My roommate, for reference. So we got redacted for reference. So we got May Madness. It's like basketball except with video games.
Fact.
It's like March Madness except with video games, I should say. That's going to be fun. Scott's already told me some of the games we're going to play with him.
Effort's awesome.
And that's going to be awesome. Some other stuff. My Monaco review is on the website now that you can read that. Also, Mr. Nepp, a.k.a. Ricardo, our new writer, has put up 2 posts. One about a Kickstarter game called Errant's Heart that you should check out. It seems pretty cool. It's a visual novel, and I think most of those games don't actually get enough attention when they're really cool. And Tom Fox, that doesn't explain the lack of viewers. It's just the lack of viewers. Once we get going, we might get some steam.
It's true.
So that, as well as he reviewed an import game called Black Rock Shooter for the PSP, which just came out. What, Evan? Why are you interrupting me? Fuck, motherfucking Evan Walrus.
Huh?
Nep also posted a Black Rock
Not.
Shooter review, which is an import game, and Evan is really lagged, and we'll just not address it. Hey, Harold, in the chat. So let's see, what else? Greg, I got an announcement for you.
We do have an announcement from you.
Yeah, Harold.
Those familiar with Greg who have listened to his other podcast escapades, Greg is the founder of a website called maliciounderground.com. And
It is.
the Malicious Underground podcast. Now, unfortunately, because of financial and host troubles, Greg could not keep the podcast going because he really just didn't have anyone to talk to. So Irrational Passions is taking Malicious Underground under our wing.
Malicious Passions.
The Malicious Passions
No.
Podcast.
We are relaunching Malicious Underground as something. We will retitle
Irrational
it
Underground.
Irrational Underground. We will retitle it as something.
Hopefully.
It'll be a monthly podcast, and will be hosted by Greg. Hosted
Yeah.
and edited by Greg. So if it never comes out, it's his fault.
It's always my fault.
Yep.
But we blame Alex anyway.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll blame me just because
True.
I'm sad or something. He'll think of some dumb reason.
We'll show Alex a bucket of tears every month.
Fucking assholes. That's Nabishin's lifeblood.
You mean red money?
Yeah. He breathes on my tears. Like, they provide oxygen for him.
That's how black people survive.
Yeah, exactly. If white people tears.
White people tears. That's amazing. I love all of
Harold or Evan.
White people.
Evan, don't talk over me. We talked about this. Evan, how about you pay more
Yeah.
attention to the podcast than to the chat?
I'm not talking over to you. I'm not talking over you.
He's not even listening. He's so delayed.
I am. You're delayed.
That was beautiful. Thank you for reassuring that with that comment. Yeah, that's about it. Malicious Underground Podcast, anime-based podcast, is coming back once a month to Irrational Passions. Maybe we'll get Mr. Inepp in on that. He watches anime. So that'll be hosted by Greg with some Irrational Passions hosts in there as well. It will be an Irrational Passions. I'm not going to say network podcast. It'll be under the wing of IrrationalPassions.com. So there you go.
We're a network now? Fuck.
So that'll be coming out on our RSS feed and iTunes feed as Malicious Underground Remix or something.
We feed things now?
Yeah,
Fuck.
we have to feed children. That's it.
Darn.
We should feed children to Africa.
That's it. Unless Navashin, you can think of anything else.
As far as what?
Announcements. I think that's it.
Tony,
We
no,
did another commentary.
There's one announcement.
Oh,
he
yes.
wanted to say.
What? Who wants to say something? Where's Tony? Tony's off probably playing fucking Magic.
Gettysburg.
In Gettysburg, inside of his girlfriend's vagina.
Sounds
Anyway.
No, he's still on time.
Oh, okay. He's still fucking playing Magic, though. We have another commentary. Persona 4 The Animation Commentary, Episode 2 has been recorded. It should be out soon. I'm going to aim for this weekend because that doesn't take a lot of editing to get out. So that...
Though it was a kind of a clusterfuck then, so we probably both need to sit through it just to make sure it's okay.
Yeah. It's a little crazy. It's fun, though. It's definitely a lot of fun. A lot more crazy jokes were made.
Sure.
So that is going to come out soon. And that is encompassing episodes 4 through 8? Yes, 4 through 8 of Persona 4 The Animation. So look for that soon. And that's it. Scott, man, what the fuck is up? How's your past 2 weeks been?
I don't know where to start. Let's see. I
good
missed
point.
the first week because I had to go to Shigadi. You guys know that. I don't believe the cast does.
No, they don't.
We don't know this, Scott. Tell us. What'd you do?
What did you do?
Okay, well, maybe this is an interesting story. All right, so you know the doors that Shigadi...
Which doors?
Just shove it more in your face. I'm not.
Okay, I got it.
The mic's like, fuck you.
The mic. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. When you were there, did you notice how the doors were rusting a little bit?
Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, that happens because it was painted with a water-based paint, and that wasn't supposed to be there. So what we had to do is we had to take the doors off and repaint them with an oil-based paint. All right. Now this paint was so shitty, and since my dad,
How shitty was it?
we used a paint roller. It's shitty because the paint was really thick, and paint thinner wasn't working on it.
Aww.
We don't know
That's
why.
the worst joke ever.
Anyway.
Yeah, try harder next time. Correct. Go ahead. Talk.
Anyway.
Sorry.
So, being really lazy, we decided to use paint rollers to paint this door. After it came out, it had the little fuzz balls melted into it by the time we were done. And then it was I believe it was still sticky by the time we had to leave. What was it, 36 hours that we let the paint sit, and it was still not completely dry?
How sticky was it, Scott?
So he's had to go back there 2 weekends in a row, including this one, to go ahead and fix some painting up.
Okay.
The others, there was some guy fell through the second floor.
Whoa!
The room that Tony stayed in. He fell right through that floor into the kitchen. Luckily, he didn't hit anything.
How?
I don't know, but there was a huge hole through the
That sounds painful.
That does. My dad's fallen through a floor before.
Now,
He was all right.
the thing with this is they fixed it on their expense, except for they did one of the worst jobs ever on the drywall and the mudding. And not only that, but we have a another kind of shitty mud. It's like 20-minute mud. It's supposed to just be for a patch job.
Okay.
There was just holes all over.
So you're just patching it with mud.
right.
Actual mud from outside.
After 6 hours, it still wasn't completely dry yet, and when we tried to paint over it, it peeled off on the roller.
Oh, gross. So basically, your Shikati trip was crazy.
Oh yeah. We also got a bag of coal. It was just sitting there.
It was just free cold, man. Whatever.
Mhm.
Put that in some stockings.
Charcoal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen good charcoal?
What stockings? You mean Santa's still real?
Yes, it looks real. God damn
I
it,
said,
Evan.
is Santa still real?
No.
We established this last week.
Yeah. All right. Option, how's your week, man?
Work.
Okay. Evan, how was your week?
Work.
Greg?
It was great. I did school, then I came here Thursday night, and
Then
we
you never
partied.
left.
And I never left. I've
And
been
he
here
was-
since Thursday night.
And he was never seen again.
Then I die. After the show, Alex is just going to kill me and stuff me in a bag and put him in his trash can.
So let me tell you guys. This hasn't happened to me in forever. But when I was taking a shower yesterday, the soap...
Go on.
This gets way sexier. The shampoo...
Was shaped like Batman, was it?
No. That's a cute try, though. The soap, the shampoo just like kind of runs down like my temple and like just goes directly into my eye. Just like it goes like.
Oh, that's painful.
And this hasn't happened to me since I was like maybe 8. So that's 12 years of life where you don't actually have to think about the excruciating danger that you're in constantly in the
The
shower.
thing with that, though, is as soon as it's in your eye, for the rest of that shower, all you can feel is
yeah,
pain.
and it was like one of those moments where I was like, "Yeah!" And I was like hulking out, just knocking everything over in the shower, knocking down faucets and curtains rods, and everything was breaking around me. I'm like, this is the worst thing. It is the worst thing ever. It's
You need to
probably
buy that Charmin Ultra. No tears.
yeah, the no tears shampoo.
Yeah, be a man and
You
buy
wanna know
that.
It's never happened to me.
What?
Get so many
I
girls
close
that
my
way.
eyes when I go and do that.
I do close my eyes, but my eyes were closed, and it's just like, you know what? I'm slipping in. And it was just like,
It does it whether you want it to or not.
yeah, it was like so much shampoo too. It was like a dollop of shampoo just went numb into my eye, and my lids ate it like chocolate. It was disgusting.
It's always fun.
Yeah, it was a riot. Let me tell you. There you go. That
That's
was
just going to continue happening. It's fucking don't know why.
that was gross.
Whatever.
That's gross, Greg.
Oh my
That's
god.
gross, Greg.
So that was my week. So there you go.
Sounded
Let's talk about-
interesting.
Let's talk about video games.
What?
Yeah, fuck you too, Evan. Scott, tell me about Binding of Isaac.
Where should I start?
By filling in your...
About
part-
20 minutes ago when you started playing this game.
The
I'm
part,
talking about how it looks, how it plays.
the part where I gifted it to you.
Okay, yeah, you see that? That's a good start. Okay, so around, an hour and a half before the podcast, I was just, I want Binding of Isaac. Hey, Alex, will you buy Binding of Isaac for me if...
I buy you dinner.
Fuck. I only have $4. It's $5.
Yeah. Plus the DLC is $3 extra.
So I'm
Oh,
like,
boo.
Alright. I'll buy you dinner.
Yeah.
Give me the pack and the DLC, but not the soundtrack.
Yeah, soundtrack's
like,
cool,
yeah,
but
sure.
whatever.
And I'm like, alright, you get to choose whatever you want. Go ahead.
And Scott got me Chipotle, so he's awesome, and I have no regrets.
Never do.
Never do.
Now, on to the game.
Never with
For anyone who
Chipotle.
hasn't played it, it is a roguelike, but at the same time, it's only half roguelike because you can actually beat the game. Most roguelikes you can't.
Most roguelikes just go on until you cry. Although more modern roguelikes are not like that. Spelunky, you can beat it, stuff like that. For information.
Unless your name is Alex O'Neill.
Shut up. Actually, not canon.
Roguelike means when you die, you lose everything.
Yep. Basically every playthrough is a completely fresh playthrough. So that's roguelike for you. So yeah, the art style is very Meat Boy-esque.
Because it's made by the same people.
It's made by the guy who drew Meat Boy, not the whole team, not all of Team Meat, but one member.
All two of them. Come on.
Well, Edmund, not Tommy.
Yeah, so half.
Edmund and Tommy.
Yeah, Edmund McMillan and Tommy are fiends.
Oh.
That's
Now,
Team Meat.
If you didn't know already, Isaac is a baby.
Isaac is a baby man, and
He's hiding in the basement from his mother.
his
A
mother.
man baby?
Yes, a man baby, some could say. More like a baby man, actually. He's not a man who has become a baby. He is just a baby who is also a boy.
Is he a boy?
He's a boy. Dafox says Kappa, for reference.
Yeah.
And Harold is sharing with us that the Wii U Virtual Console is live.
Cool.
I just finished updating my Wii U, so I will be digging into that after this podcast. So Isaac's like a baby man, boy baby.
He's also a crybaby because he does shoot tears at his enemies.
Yep. His mother threw. Scott's playing it right now. I don't know why. Why are you doing this?
That's a good point. Why is he playing a game right now?
I'm right here. Like Evan is playing Minecraft, but
No,
I
I'm
can't see
not.
him doing it. He's
Why would I play Minecraft?
he's playing his 3DS. That's right.
Why am I playing? My 3DS is right here.
So he's playing Minecraft.
Why would I be playing Minecraft?
Focus. We're live.
Yeah, we are live. Remember that. Jesus. Fuck it. We're doing it
I don't
live.
even have-
So
May I continue?
yes.
Never.
All right. So there's
Basically, Isaac gets thrown in or hides in the basement away from his mom, who hears the voice of God, quote unquote, and wants to kill him.
that is the entire story, and you're going through this basement that you just apparently found. All right. Now, as for the game,
That Fox uses the Isaac face in chat. So
it,
Isaac is the Dark Souls of Legend of Zelda. It really is, though. It follows like the Zelda map format.
it definitely does, and there's secret rooms, keys, and all that jazz.
Use
Reach
bombs to
levels.
get through walls and stuff.
Mhm.
Except that it's a roguelike, so you just get upgrades randomly and along the way, and everything is random.
Right, and there's 3 kinds of items that you can pick up throughout the game. There's your 4 kinds.
Scott doesn't even know what kind of items there are.
He can't figure him out. He just started playing this game all of 20 minutes ago, so he has
This is
no
true.
clue.
I
He
don't
has
know
no
what I'm-
clue.
No clue what I'm
He's
doing.
bullshitting this whole entire thing.
But there's your active, which you charge by killing things. I believe it's 1 kill per charge, and then every 2 or 3 kills it updates. And then for you have something called trinkets, which either you can activate or not. No, there's a side activation slot for those guys.
Basically, Scott was playing this the entire time I was streaming earlier, and I added my peripheral vision. I just see something crazy. I was like, "What the fuck does that do?" It's like, "What the fuck is this?" Zelda meets Spelunky meets Smash TV, says Harold. That is the apt description of Binding of Isaac. It's really cool. It's a neat game. It's only $5. And you dig it so far, Scott?
Yeah. Oh, what's that last game on your list?
Smash TV is like a crazy party game. Except it's not a crazy party game. Meets a bit of Ren and Stimpy.
No, meets the Dark Souls world.
Meets Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yes, I love that show.
There you go. We found it. That's the cartoon that represents Binding of Isaac. Have you been playing anything else? No?
Just keep soaking it. It's nothing at all. Just keep soaking it.
Thank you, Navashin.
But I don't remember. It's been a while.
Meets religious fanaticism. Nino Cooney, you just kind of grind power in that. So, Gregory.
Yeah, what up?
No, we'll get to you later.
Stop telling me what to do. We can't lay eggs with duck brothers.
Oh, Nabashin. Evan,
Yeah,
video games. What you been up to?
Battlefield 3 again.
Stupid
For
dog.
the first time in forever.
for the first time in forever?
Yes.
Greg played some Battlefield 3 recently.
I have.
Boo.
Why? What the fuck? Evan, did you rebuy Battlefield 3 for PS3 yet?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, you will.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you will.
Battlefield 4 is almost out. I'm gonna buy it on that one too.
Are you gonna buy it on PS4?
No.
Are you gonna get a next box on day one?
No.
Are you gonna get a PS4 on day one?
No.
All right. What games have you been playing, Evan?
Battlefield 3. First time in forever.
Battlefield 3
Battlefield 3, yes.
and Battlefield 3.
And more Battlefield 3.
No.
So
I
what you're
played
saying is
Civ
you played
5.
Battlefield 3.
I played Civ 5, and I beat down Prussia.
With Battlefield 3?
Is it Persia or Prussia?
With Battlefield 3.
Yeah, did you use Battlefield 3 tactics? All right, run, shoot, dead. Run, shoot, dead.
You're getting open and close case.
Sounds like it works to me.
But they gave me one of their cities, and they're now it's a puppet now. I want to annex it later.
You must have enjoyed it so much.
Build that courthouse, son.
I did.
Good.
50 turns the first city I had to annex.
Okay. Continue.
Let's see. I beat them down. I have one spy, and I am now one of the largest. Not largest. I'm first in the technology tree, so I can't
Okay.
steal technology, which makes me sad.
It's funny, I always seem to fall behind on technology, but almost 10 times out of 10, I become the economic giant of the world. I just have the most resources at my disposal. That seems to be where I'm the strongest. So that's why I'm excited for the expansion, because you can dominate economically and socially. So.
Yeah. I got some Sly 4 in too.
Before science was just.
All right, so how much? Yeah, science is pretty much the go-to for everyone, but they're adding more ways to win in the new expansion. So where are you in Sly 4?
Let's see. I just broke out. I just broke him out. So. Where was I? Darn.
This podcast is brought to you by Chipotle Mexican Grill.
Tennessee. Tennessee Kid.
Yeah, Tennessee Cooper.
Except
yeah,
it's not.
but it was a couple missions after that.
Okay, so
Oh, I'm saving Detective Fox.
okay, Carmelita. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're there. Okay. I can't
I
read
saved
chat.
her.
Turn Scott up. Okay. Sorry. Don't try not to post in
no,
chat.
No. It's.
That was forever ago.
I'm pretty sure it's just me not speaking into my mic.
Probably, but
Mike, you're being intrusive.
you seem to be
You're
picked.
drunk. Go home, but
seem-
go home close to my face.
You're being picked up all right, better now. So you are rescuing
I
Carmelita.
think I'm a little. Yeah, I rescued Carmelita, and I think I'm a little. I think that's where I left. Stopped.
Okay.
So.
I have a question for Harold before we move on to Greg and myself, or no, we shouldn't actually. Harold, do you know? He says he's going to buy a Retron 5 on day one, which is one of those 5 consoles in one console type things.
There's more than 5.
It's called a Retron 5. I
It's
did a
fifth
news.
edition.
I did a news story on this. It's no Project Unity though. That shit has 18 consoles. Anyway,
Maybe that's what I'm
Harold.
thinking about. Whatever.
Harold has is telling me about. He's keeping me updated on the Wii U eShop the virtual console releases. Harold, do you know if Zelda: A Link to the Past is available today?
Can't you just get? Don't you have it on your regular Wii?
I do, but
I'm on your regular Wii.
I have it on my Wii U from my regular Wii. But if you, it's only 30 cents to upgrade it to the Wii U version, and then you can customize the controls on the gamepad, which I was going to do for all of my ones that are available. Harold says the Retron 5 includes the NES, the Famicom, the SNES and Super Famicom, Genesis/Mega Drive, and GBA/Game Boy Color/Game Boy Advance. Harold says there's no Zelda today. Damn. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 if you count NES and Famicom as 2 different things, which most people do.
Your Zelda's in another castle.
My Zelda is in another castle. All right, Nabashin, man, what you been playing?
We're going straight to me.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna name this section Nabishin and Greg Talk for an hour.
Because I only go to you because Greg and I have a lot of stuff that we both played, so we can talk in tandem.
That's a good point.
Well, I have stuff I played with other people too, but the other person isn't here.
Why aren't you here? Anyways, it's only because we're streaming right now.
It's because Tony's a dick, man. He just doesn't show up for the podcast.
That's fine.
It's fine.
And you gave me shit about that.
Sorry, I had to adjust. Okay.
It so sounded like the air horn too. Burr, 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 burr.
Burr, 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 burr.
There's an air horn button. I should just have it up during the podcast.
He's trying to be my hype man. Like, yo, that was shit.
Just do it when we're talking too
Yo,
much.
Nabashin, son, what you playing this week? Other than
Yo, I'll tell you what I play, son. I got up in that Portal 2 ass, man. We did some co-op on that shit. It was crazy.
Assholes.
What the fuck is going on?
Sorry. All right, we got a little rambunctious there. We're bringing it back. So
Yeah.
what you played?
I played the Portal 2 co-op. The DLC that came out for like a long time ago that was free. That I never got around to doing it. Me and Tony ran through that. We're pretty much at the end. We're at the last chamber, and we just stopped right there because it was just like too much Portal for one day. But it's great though. It's really good.
Thank you for doing that.
Welcome.
It's more. I'm not trying to say it's more Portal 2. It's more like they added more. No, it's about the same challenge as the co-op mode in the regular Portal 2. But I'm saying they added more dialogue with GLaDOS and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. And apparently it's a little bit more story, but I think they said that all the humans that you well, spoilers for anybody who didn't see the ending of Portal 2 co-op ending.
I haven't, so don't tell me.
Spoiler. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
There you go.
anyway, so the ending, the thing that you see at the ending of the Portal 2 co-op, all of those things are apparently dead now. So that's what GLaDOS said. So I don't know.
So yeah, it's about moving.
Portal 4?
So
yeah, they're skipping Portal 3.
Wait, they already made Portal 3.
but I don't know if there's gonna be like anything like super important at
No,
the
they
end.
didn't.
But I'm having fun with the DLC. It's really cool.
No, you're right, Evan. They did make Portal 3. It's called Half-Life 3. Dun 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 dun.
Dun dun dun.
Oh snap! That's what they've been building. That's why they made 2 Portal games before they made Half-Life 3, so they can make this crossover. Half-Life Portal 3, Half Portal 3,
That would be amazing.
Portal Life 3.
Again, you keep saying this, and it still sounds amazing, and I want it.
um,
I haven't even played the other 2 games. Or the other Half-Life games.
That's just wrong.
You're just wrong.
what else, Nabshin?
I am wrong.
Oh, I can talk now. Thank you. I also played Sonic Adventure 2 with Tony.
How did he like that?
He loved it. He's the one who made me play it. He's like, "Oh my god, it's there! I want to play some Childs, dude." I'm like, "Sure, Tony."
Chow Garden's
Well,
the best part about that game.
Yeah,
so.
of course.
No, it's not. I can't do the Child Garden shit.
Chow Garden is the best part about that. Right, Scott? Are you with me?
Only one. Only the first one.
Dude, I got so stoked when
You
my Chow
hipster,
Garden.
Scott.
I got so stoked when my Chow Garden got to heaven and hell and boner.
Which
Yeah.
isn't actually a thing.
But yeah, we did some of that, and that was fun. We couldn't do the versus mode in that, unfortunately, because Tony can't find his controller, his 360 controller. So that was a little bit sad, but yeah, that game's still pretty interesting. I still like it.
Yeah, it is one hell of a thing. I'm sorry to cut you off, but Harold says.
Oh, you haven't done it enough yet.
Thanks. Harold just gave me an update on the Virtual Console for Wii U. He says upgrading is $1 for NES games, $1.50 for SNES games, and 30 cents for the Virtual Console trial games. In quotes. I don't know what that is. Continue, Nabshin. What else is on the list?
Not cheap.
Castle Crashers.
Yeah, Tony said he never played before, so we played a little bit of that, and that was fun. I had to play with an arcade stick so we could do a co-op stuff, so
That was
that
weird.
was weird. But
But
it
that was
works, though.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be kind of fun.
Yeah, it's okay. You just got to get used to where your controls are maps and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then Tony asked me to play, I made a game with zombies in it, and I played that, and that game was fun. And I don't know if any of you guys ever played it, but it's just a fun dollar game. It's like the only reason to play that game is the first like couple of verses of the song, and after that it's like whatever. But it's only $1, so it's not that big of a deal. But it's still a really fun game though. That's the best thing about the game.
What's so funny, Scott?
The only reason to pick up the game is the first couple verses of the song.
Yeah, the song is really good.
The song and the game.
Is it?
Yeah, I made a game with zombies in it. Yeah, it's only cost $1. Go check it out. It's
You
in
made
the
a game
game
with
section in Xbox Live.
I've seen it being played, so I think I've pretty much gotten the experience that I need out of it.
Yeah, it's a twin stick shooter, and that's pretty much all it is. And it's not really like a score chase type of thing because there's like I can't remember if there's leaderboards or not. If there is leaderboards, it's leaderboards with yourself, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I like this song, and it's pretty cool. So yeah. Other than that, Tony told me to play Battle Block Theater, so I played more of that, and that game's still fun. I still love the announcer for that game. That's probably the best. I still like the best thing about that game is just the narrator. He's
That
really
announcer is incredible. I'm not gonna lie.
cool. Yeah, pretty good. Then Tony asked me to play. He's been telling me to play all these games if you haven't noticed. I played more of that Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds. Got a little bit more further in that, and it got a little bit harder the more I played through it. But it's still super moey and shit like that. So it's cool though.
What?
Greg, you should talk into the microphone.
What? Make sure it's close to my face.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
a
not.
good thing.
I know. That's why I heard Moe. That's all. Continue.
But, yeah. It's nothing really much to say. It's just a little fighting game, trying to kind of beat 'em up type of thing. So it's cool. You will like it if you played it, but it's on 360, so whatever. Other than that, I played some more half-minute Hero Neon. I haven't played that game in like years, and Tony's like, "Oh, you should play that game. It's really awesome." And then I played it.
Tony just like bothering you for a day or something?
This is what happens when you live with him, man. You have to get used to it. Every day. Knock, knock, knock. Who is it? Oh, what's up, bro? You want to play some games? Not really. I'm just like doing shit on my laptop. Oh,
Too bad
you should play
Tony's
some
here.
games, dude. I'll bring my chair in here, and we're gonna play on my arcade stick, and we're gonna play something, cause I'm Tony, bro.
No, that sounds exactly right.
That was like a terrifyingly accurate Tony impression. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
feel like
cool.
he's in the room right now.
No,
Like, I could not handle that. I could not handle
Just
that.
lock your door and don't answer.
no, for real. Like, Tony has been really helping me since I've been here, and I'm entirely grateful to him. So like, even this multiplayer thing, like I don't play multiplayer like ever. So like, he comes by and he's like, "Hey, let's play some games," and I play some games with him, and it's actually kind of fun. So it's making me change my aspect as far as like multiplayer. Because I don't really do that anymore.
If you find the right people, multiplayer is always going to be fun.
Yeah, it's weird. You were like me, more like not big on co-op at least. But yeah, that's good. I wish I could get more into co-op and stuff like that or MMOs, but it's really hard for.
You take back that last one.
I have to quote unquote get out of my shell, as you have pointed out in the past. So yeah, that's cool.
We should stream it.
We should.
Other than that, I tried out Animal Crossing City Folk. Tony brought that, and then he's like, "Yo, dude, you should play this." I'm like, "I don't really want to play it." "Yo, you should play it. Alana's here, and she's gonna watch you while you play it." Okay, so I played it. And it's just a really slow start. I'm not gonna shit on the game or anything like that. It just wasn't really clicking with me at first. Like I see my roommate, my former roommate. I would call her my roommate. Mark and her my roommate, even though they're not my roommates anymore.
She's your roommate in your heart forever.
Yeah, Katie and Mark. I love those two. But yeah, my friend Katie, when she was playing it, it was like super interesting how she was super into it. And she was like explaining it to me when I watched her play, and I always watch her play Animal Crossing City Folk. and like it was just like a slow start for me, and it's kind of like a thing. Like I knew how good it was going to get eventually, but like the start was so slow, and I had these two vultures named Tony and Alana just watching over me as I played the game, so it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard to get through the game, so yeah, it was hard to enjoy it that way, but maybe I'll get to it eventually.
Animal Crossing is the kind of game that you just need to sit down by yourself and dig into, in my opinion.
Yeah, they brought you into that really wrong.
They kind of did.
Even Tony said, like, yeah, Alana was kind of like hovering over him, trying to get him to play it. He agreed that it is more of a game you got to take your sweet time on.
Yeah. True. Other than that, played some Injustice Gods Among Us with Alex. That was fun.
Yep, we had tons of fun. We streamed it for about an hour and a half.
When it gets Scott
was there,
and the fucking Green Arrow our ass. So.
Hey, I was not Green Arrow. I was Aquaman.
Yeah, I was the Green Arrow.
Oh, okay.
And then it was Casey. It was Casey that played Green. One of your brothers played Green Arrow.
It was probably Casey.
And they just destroyed Nobishin. He was like, "Fuck this." But it was weird. Scott and I were actually like round for round with each other. It was pretty cool. I can't usually keep up with Scott when it comes to fighting games.
Unless I was Aquaman.
Unless you're Aquaman, because that is bullshit. If I was playing,
Aquaman can't use land.
It was if I was playing Soups, man, against your Aquaman, I'm taking that shit out. Well, I was playing Green Arrow, so. Mm-hmm. Although I love that I got you with my super twice. And both times, like on stream, I was just like, "Yes, he didn't see it coming." It was awesome.
And then you lost.
And I lost, but it's so worth it. So yeah, that was fun. Namish and I had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Other than that, played Miss Belgian Man because Tony asked that he wanted to see it, and I still like that game a lot. Miss Belgian Man's really good, but I won't get too into that. More Guacamelee. I got every trophy in the game except the last one on the hard mode, and I just need to do that, and I'll get my platinum, and I'll be happy when I do that.
That's awesome.
That game is really fun. You should play it because you know you can just download it. You could just download it because we did that thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can just download it. I said I would probably want to buy that game though.
I want one.
Scott, I just found a fix for the auto adjusting thing.
Whoa, what is it?
Okay, so here, watch me. Sorry, this is important, guys.
So, interrupt me again 5 more times.
I love you, I thought
I love you.
Honestly.
Talk faster.
So, blah, blah. Oh yeah, it's not auto adjusting. Look at that. So, like, what I did was I just double clicked that and then pop that up, and when that window's up, it just doesn't auto adjust anymore.
Nabishin, I love you.
I'm sorry, Nabishin. That was the last time.
No, it's not.
Yes,
He's
it was.
lying.
What else? I'm curious because I totally just
why
farted.
Why should I talk anymore?
I just mind farted. I don't even know. I don't know why you should. I don't know anything anymore. Continue.
Alex, there's the door.
Oh, you're not allowed.
Wait, the door to Evan's house? Like,
yeah, no, I was actually about to drive to Evan's house and rape him. So there you go.
You don't know where I live.
Bad word. Anyway, Mass Effect 2. I don't need to say more of that. And then after that, I played some the games that we're doing for next month. So I'm trying to get to like or at least trying to remember some of my favorite parts from it. And I played some Bayonetta, and I already know like 2 of the parts I wanted to show for that game because that was amazing. Because like I showed it to Tony. And Tony was like, "Yeah, that game is pretty amazeballs." So I'm like, "Yeah, it really is."
Yeah, I can't wait for Greg to see that game because he's gonna lose his shit.
And other than that, I played Ratchet and Clank: A Cracking Time, and I kind of forgot how amazing that fucking game was.
It was
like
fucking awesome.
Like it was like as soon as I moved around and like I was able to throw my wrench and still move at the same time, I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember why I love this game." It was just something that simple that made such a big impact, and it was like, "Oh yeah, this game looks amazing, it plays amazingly," and it's like, "Yeah, that's why it was my game of the year, 2009." And it was like, "Yeah, I love the fuck out of this game."
Yeah, that game. That game holds up in like a really surprising way.
Yeah, but yeah, that's me. I'm done talking.
Cool. I want to start getting my May games ready as well. I just have not gotten around to it. I was going to start doing Link to the Past, and I have Valkyria Chronicles ready, so... let's see. I have been playing a few things, but we'll do you first, Greg, because you got more on your list.
Yes, I do.
So what's up?
Not much. I've got a long list of games that I've been playing after you set me up for streaming this week.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been doing a bunch of that. So yeah, I lied. I have been doing that.
I think
week.
we've had streams live every day except for Monday this week.
Correct.
Monday, Monday, Monday.
I'll do the games that we're not going to talk about together first.
War Thunder.
War Thunder I played. That game is getting better as they keep releasing new patches for that game. It's really fun. I've been playing Kerbal, Super Hexagon, League. I played Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the computer for the first time. That game is in first person now. That was surprising. It's interesting.
That's weird.
Controls are funky, but I only played a little bit of it, so it's not a big deal. I played Ghost Recon Future Soldier on stream. That game's still fun. I played SOCOM Confrontation on stream. Dark Souls. Darkness 2 co-op with Dirk Pit.
Shout out to Dirk Pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What's up?
It went to sleep mode. I said SOCOM Confrontation. I played Araka 7
Greg,
Volume 1.
You know that Google Docs is just on the TV screen.
Yeah, I know. At this point. I played Araka 7 Volume 1 New Wave on the PS2 on stream for a little while.
Apparently you and Nabishin had a moment over this.
We did. I realized how bad this game was because it's just, the dialogue's bad, the game is clunky, and me and Nabishin, I told Nabishin, I'm like, yeah, you buy these games thinking that they're going to be the best thing they ever were. Ever are?
Ever were.
Ever were.
Never could be.
Never could be.
That's
Whatever.
how English works.
Anyways, continuing because I don't know English.
Fact.
Yeah.
Daft Fox says that has to be a thing now. I dark sold that.
I dark sold that. That's true.
That's good.
But basically, it's like the game's really clunky and the story's not that good, and then you're like, oh, a few years later, this game's not that good, and now Ishin's like, yeah, that's exactly how it is.
I
So-
expected to do that with a lot of games, and I went back and beat them again.
Well, this
Like-
game's based off an anime, so therefore, some games just don't stand the test of time the way that they should, especially if they're based off an anime. A lot of games that were based off animes did not. Just don't. They don't. They don't work.
They don't?
Well,
It's
Except
unfortunate.
Inuyasha with the
normally
cursed mask.
I
That game's
detect to see if
amazing.
they're bad games
Is it?
before I go on the.
I missed
It's
what
okay.
Nabishin said.
It's okay. And the Budokai games.
Budokai games will always stand the test of time. They
Only
just
3.
always will, forever.
Only 3.
They haven't so far.
Although I
1 for
still love
presentation, and 3 just for defiances.
I still love Budokai 2. That's a fact.
That's only for
Budokai
the
2
fusion.
is one of those rare exceptions.
Yeah, I know.
It's just one of those rare games.
Nothing else but the fusion.
Fusion.
Fusion's so dumb in that game too.
Yeah, it
Dumb in the best way.
Wolfgang
Um,
Volleyball Fist.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, now I'm going to talk about stuff that you and me have both played. Oh, no, never mind. I've also I bought Mountain Blade Warband, which is basically an
What the
RPG.
fuck did you just call me?
Mountain Blade Warband.
Mount
Don't take my
and
jokes.
Blade.
Warband. It's basically an RPG, except what you do is you can go into towns and buy things, and they have an open map where like it's not turn-based, but you basically click on a city and then you walk on your horse or just walk on your feet, and you go to the next city, and you can recruit people from that city to join your army, and you can upgrade them, and you can upgrade yourself. And basically, you can build armies and then work for different kingdoms, like as a mercenary, or be part of their kingdom and take over other kingdoms. And you can siege other castles and raid villages and things like that. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. You can customize your character with different types of armor and weapons and different horses. It's a very challenging game because bandits and other kingdoms will try to attack you if they're hostile towards you. Bandits are always hostile towards you.
Yeah, they are.
and it's pretty neat how they have it set up. There's a second one coming out soon. I didn't know that, but this game's still worth picking up. It's only like $20, so I thought it was worth it. It's pretty fun. Yeah.
Video games that we played. Now.
Video games me and Alex have played because we can talk about these. I'll start with Sniper Elite V2.
I was going to start with that too.
Okay. This game is ridiculous.
This game's alright.
Okay. You're going to knock it down, but I like it.
I have legitimate problems with it. We'll talk about it in a second.
I know.
What do you love about this game?
The one thing I love about this game is the fact that it's historically based. So in the sense of like history of the time period, it's around World War II. You're a sniper in Germany, and
yeah, it's really historically accurate, like that DLC where you kill Hitler.
Okay, thank you, Alex.
I'm just put that out there.
Historically accurate is relative.
No, it's not.
What?
In this game, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking like that. Anyways, basically what you do is you're a sniper, and you kill Germans in very vicious ways. You have your Springfield, you have your Thompson, and you have your silenced pistol, and you run through these maps.
All right. It's a stealth game, first-person shooter.
Third-person shooter.
Third-person. I'm sorry. It has first-person sniping. It's a stealth game, third-person shooter, and you got gadgets and shit. We don't have to go into every detail. I mean, it's cool, right? It's got the kill cam that you love.
Yeah, it's got an X-ray kill cam, so anytime, or not anytime, but most of the time when you fire, you can see where the bullet goes, like through their skull or through their organs or through their legs. It's really cool. I like that. It's pretty neat.
It's neat. Like, you can blow up a guy's liver with a bullet, which is pretty cool. But what are you facepalming, Evan?
Greg, just shh.
What the fuck, Evan?
He's facepalming Greg, you in the chat. I don't know why
Why?
I called you Greg. I don't know. He's Evan. He's a walrus. He slaps his face.
What he does for
Evan, I'll cut you up and turn it into a horker meat. Anyways.
You don't know where I live.
He also has a big penis.
Yeah, it's true. Evan's got that giant dick.
I learned that from 50 First Dates, the Adam Sandler movie.
What?
That walruses have big penises.
Oh, okay. Now I get where we're coming from.
I really didn't need to know that.
What? Reference.
I know you're the reference king and all, but
I'm giving you the information where I got it from. You're acting like I can't say stuff like this.
no, it's just like I didn't want to know that walruses have big penises.
What, you think they have micro dicks or something?
I would hope. You got those big tusks.
Keep going, God, Jesus, just keep going.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It has stealth game stuff in it, like, we have the last known position type stuff. We have traps you can set up. We have like a sensor, like kind of like Metal Gear Solid 4 has, that tells you like what enemies know and what position they're in. But like, it's a really weird stealth game in that, you get to the mark, you get to your target, right? And you have to kill the target, blah, 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 whatever way you want to kill him, how you want to shoot him, where you want to shoot him. And the shooting's good, it's fine with the sniping. But then it's like, oh, you did the stealth part, now we're going to throw all of this not stealth part into you, even though this is like predominantly a stealth game, meaning you don't have a lot of health. You don't have guns made for actual combat. And it's weird. Like the machine gun that you have and the pistol, the silenced pistol you have, it's not good to use at all, but they encourage you to use them. Oh, that's weird.
I like it. I mean, it's pretty.
You can snap people's necks in a ridiculous way, so I'm okay with it.
That is pretty cool. You
It's
just kind
just
of
like-
get up behind them and then just rip. You can also pick up bodies and hide them, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I like the way that you assassinate different people in the game. Like, you have different marks that you have to get. Like, the first guy, I put satchel charges against the walls and let these trucks go by, and then I shot the satchel charge and just everything exploded. And then a tank came around the corner, and I was like, fuck.
And then you shot the gas can on the tank, and it just blew up.
That
Blew up.
That was cool, though. Pretty cool.
And Super Frank was like, "That is not canon."
Because it's not a cannon, it's a gun.
Just the ridiculousness of the kill cams, though, is what makes that game awesome.
God damn it, yeah, there you go.
That
That game's ridiculous.
It is.
It is like, oh, we're gonna make a
All
serious...
games are ridiculous.
No, not all games.
We're gonna make a serious,
looking game and then have it not be serious at all.
especially due to the fact that I blew out a guy's femur and then shot a guy in the face, blowing out his eyeball.
Yeah, his eye exploded.
That was awesome. There's just some things that happen in that game that are just like, that happened.
Harold,
I don't know how to explain it.
Harold suggests that this episode be episode 126. Walruses have pink penises.
Okay.
What else have you been playing, Greg?
And the last game that I've been playing is Poker Night at the Inventory 2. That game is fucking funny as hell.
Yeah, now, Machine, speaking of, like, more GLaDOS, that game has more GLaDOS in it, if you wanted more GLaDOS.
I want more GLaDOS.
I mean, it's an alright poker game. The AI seems to still not be great.
Why do you say that? Just out of curiosity.
It has similar problems to the AI in the first Poker Night game. It's just not great. They do weird stuff and they do dumb stuff, and I mean it's as good as like a virtual poker game can be, I guess. That nowadays, but it's really well written. All the voice actors from the original sources are there, so
That is not canon.
that is not canon.
The one thing I don't get is why is Sam Brock
Bruce
there
Campbell.
from the Venture Brothers? Or
What?
Bruce Campbell's not Alex from Evil Dead.
Alex from Evil Dead?
Brock Sampson.
Ash, you
I
mean?
should say.
Or me asking with that shit. Yes.
He's not? Oh. I feel like
No,
Bruce Campbell
he's
would
a
do
good
that role
imitator,
way
though.
better. I
I'm
feel like
so confused from what we just started talking about. But
Ash, the character in Poker Night 2.
Harold says negative. No Bruce Campbell.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I feel like Bruce Campbell would do that job better.
But you didn't know that until just now, so he apparently did a good job.
Well, I didn't know who the original voice actor was. So
But I'm just saying, you were fine with it before me.
he was like he's a good voice actor, but knowing like that kind of cadence that Bruce Campbell has, I feel like that would be better for that character.
Yeah, but you didn't know it beforehand.
I know. I'm just saying. Hearing the character, that character sounds weird. He did before.
Now he sounds weird. He was fine before.
No, he sounded weird before.
You didn't say that.
I said it on stream. I'm like, who's Ash? He sounds weird.
Who watches your stream?
Exactly. Not you,
Continue.
apparently. Yeah, Bruce Campbell would be better. But I mean, I don't really know Ash, so I've never watched Heart of Darkness.
You don't know Ash from Pokemon? Come on.
God
fuck
damn
up,
it.
Evan. Yeah.
Come on,
Okay.
son.
Poker Nights 2, it's funny. It's really funny.
It is.
I think there might be more characters than the 4 you start off with.
Might be.
Because Max hangs out with Sam, who is now one of the Poker Night characters. Max was a Poker Night character from the original Poker Night, as well as Strong Bad and Tycho and the Heavy. So, and GLaDOS is the dealer. So it's nice to have like a fifth personality just kind of rolling around. It's cool though.
Yeah. I don't know why Brock Sampson's there, though. That's like the most random person to choose in this poker game. Like, the rest are video game characters, and then the Venture Brothers guy is there. Like,
Chuck Norris needs to be there. What?
So I've been playing video games, guys.
you have been.
Moving forward, I played Sniper Elite, like I mentioned in Poker Night, and Injustice, obviously, with Nabashin, which was great fun. And Scott, I guess you were there, just across the internet, and I couldn't speak to you. You wouldn't even log into your goddamn Twitch account, you lazy bastard. So I played Monaco, which came out this week. My review is up on the site. If you haven't read it already, it's a really cool game. Basically, it's like your top-down, really blocky 16-bits type stealth game. And each character class is just a different character in the game. And their name just kind of pertains to what they do. Like the locksmith picks locks faster, or the lookout can see guards anywhere on the map. The cleaner can knock people unconscious if he touches them when they're unaware. The mole can dig holes, stuff like that. It's really cool. There are 8 different classes, so there's plenty of variability. And I don't know, it's got a really funky story that's just weird. Like there's no other.
Is it weird?
Like yeah, it's a lot darker than you would think it is. But the game is kind of huge. Like there are 2 full campaigns in it. The first one's 20 levels. I think the second one is 15. So yeah, it's huge levels, and those levels can vary from 6 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on who you're playing with, how you're playing, or if you're playing single player. It's really good though. It's just like the mechanics work really well, which is not true to all co-op games out there. And it's just like it's a fun co-op game. Like I was rolling with a couple people on Steam that I don't know. We kind of like had a crew. Like I was the cleaner. We had a guy that we just called the mole, and we had a hacker and we had a lookout. It was just we had a good thing going. We beat the first campaign together and it was a lot of fun. So I don't know. It seems like a game that you have to play co-op. Because I played it pre-release single player. And it's just like you can only go so far. You're gonna hit a wall at some point. And it's just like this is more frustrating than it is fun. So the single player just seems kind of broken. Could you not yawn so loud, Evan?
Sorry.
Jesus. But anyway, the
Bruce
single
Campbell
player.
would be better.
Bruce Campbell would be better. If he can replace Evan as a host on the show, that'd be awesome.
Hey, you need to replace Joe.
Joe doesn't exist anymore. He's dead.
I know, that's why we need a replacement for him.
But anyway, it's cool. When I was playing the single player game, it's kind of unbalanced. It just doesn't work as a single player game. But you can beat all the levels. It's just like at some point you're just gonna die for the sake of dying, so you can play a different class because you can only choose one class, and then if you die, you can choose another. But yeah, I don't know. I wish it had a better single player, but it's still a lot of fun, and really just it's full of charm. You should read my review. That's IrrationalPassions.com. So.
.com.
I played Far Cry 3 because I was in Greg's car. We went to get lunch earlier, and he played the Skrillex song from Far Cry 3. I'm like, I'm right before that mission, so let's just go back and stream some Far Cry 3 of me playing that mission. And I did. I beat that mission. That mission kind of sucks.
It's hard.
Yeah, I get why people like it so much.
Yeah.
I love it.
The music's good, but that last part of that mission is just not really fun. It's just
hard.
It's not that it's hard. It's just enemies are placed awkwardly, and they kind of take one of your weapon slots and force you to hold a flamethrower in there. It's just it's not like a great mission.
Marijuana, bro, it makes everything better. You should have played it while you were high.
Yeah, maybe I should have. Dragon's Dogma. I picked up Dragon's Dogma Dark Origins.
Finally.
So if you guys don't know, that includes
Why?
That includes the expansion.
Why?
Would you fucking calm down, Nabashin?
Yeah, Nabashin.
I played enough of that game to know I want to play this game. It's fun to play. I mean, kind of.
Kind of.
And
I don't think that's canon.
What?
Cause I could have sworn that you were saying stuff like, it was like, okay, but I'm not really into it. Kind of like you were with Dishonored, and then eventually, I like it because of the DLC.
Well,
whatever.
I said, Greg was playing late game stuff for me at one point, and I'm like, this looks cool. Once he had shown me what's it, vocations? The characters?
In what game?
Dragon's Dogma.
Dragon's Dogma?
What the fuck game do you think we're talking about?
Sorry, I was looking at my phone.
That's why I don't like it when people look at their phones.
Sorry.
They just stop paying attention.
The vocation stuff?
Yeah, you showed me some of the vocation stuff where you can make more classes, but I stand by what I said originally. This game is so fugly. Oh my god. Just seeing more of the game is just everything is blurry and
he's just hating.
Fugly and oh god, it's gross. The game just does not look good in any respect.
I think
It plays great. It plays really fun. I actually got to I got deep enough so that I can start buying more skills, which are basically your attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And those are fun. It's cool. I like jumping on monsters and grabbing them Shadow of the Colossus style.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Especially the larger monsters.
So
Fugly?
yes, fugly, Evan.
It's a word.
Bam, 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 bam. Break your
Bam,
height, man.
Yeah, apparently. So it's fun to play. Not fun to look at, but you kind of just get over. It's like, I'm here to play this, not to look at this. It doesn't make sense. But
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
it's fun. I guess I'm using the Evan terminology here. It's fun. It's awesome. The gameplay is
isn't it?
where it's at. The story still seems kind of dumb, but
The ending I heard is really what sells the game.
yeah, I'm excited to see that. Plus, I got all the Dark Arisen stuff, which adds like better animations and better textures across the board, and the enemies definitely look better. So I'm excited to see it. It was only $40. Plus, I get a whole bunch more content than the original game had, so I think that's worth it. I am definitely going to sink my teeth into it this weekend. So I think that's it. That Fox says fugly.
Finally.
I haven't heard that in a while. So we're gonna take a break, guys. I need some water. I have water. Oh, look at that. All right, we don't need a break. I'm just kidding. We're gonna take a break. I'm gonna put in some Nintendo dope beats in here.
What type of Nintendo beats?
The puzzle swap music.
Oh, I have something you might want to put in. I have to find it real quick.
I already have second break music, Evan.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm sharing the link with you anyway.
We're not doing the ad this week.
Okay.
Because that way I can put music in the second break.
You don't have to.
I can. I can't put music in the second break if we add. You know what?
No, I'm saying you don't
Yes,
have
you
to put
can. You can
music
make
in
the second break a little bit longer, Alex.
I already have music picked out.
Yeah, I know you do. I'm just saying.
That's what we've been doing for the past couple weeks. So yeah, I know.
But you won't be able to buy your equipment if you don't put the ads in there.
It'll be in the show post, and we'll.
Don't ad block your own show, man. Come on.
Yeah, Alex, don't. Yeah.
Podcast is
Check
getting
the Twitch thing. I posted a link there.
So we're gonna take a break. For those watching live, we'll be back just a little bit. And for those listening, we'll be back after the sweet, sweet Nintendo music.
I'm sorry, this is a custom.
It's not the same without Damien.
I'll have to edit him in.
I want to use... Oh, wait, you're going to put that song in. Never mind.
I already have a song in.
I know. It's sad.
Alright, I'm going to grab some water real quick.
We are off stream.
Did you cut the stream?
Yep.
Don't cross the streams.
Don't cross the streams.
I want this song to be played at one point.
Guess who cares, Greg?
Fuck you.
No one. We got news.
I do a little bit.
Scott always cares.
But only a little bit.
Only a little bit.
Thought you said Nintendo music.
Yeah, it is.
No, this isn't playing
Sega
during the
music.
break. Greg's just playing some shit.
I was saying Sonic.
I think it is. It's Richie Branson.
Yeah, it is.
Success.
I'm going to change my hat.
Sounds good.
Have you played this yet?
What? Binding of Isaac?
At all?
No, I'm gonna dig into it on stream someday.
Someday.
I might do it after we finish the show.
Anyways.
But I have like a lot of things I want to do. I have to make like a list
A list.
of things I want to do.
A list.
Back.
It's always the fucking list.
Back.
Dude, shit.
What's wrong with
Call him
this?
a heifer.
Yeah, fool.
I just find it inappropriate.
Let he without sin pass the first stone.
Nabashin, that specialist video was deleted off YouTube.
I'll get you another one.
The triple triad, Alex?
I could have sworn I
Come
gave you
on.
the track for it.
No, I never got it. I said I would
Oh.
get it at some point, but yeah.
Don't you have the
Come on,
fucking
Alex. You can't
soundtrack?
deny the triple triad.
I have it, but the specialist I have is not the right one. Like here,
Oh.
I'll show you the one I have.
You gotta
Alex,
show
don't tell me
the
you're
one-
denying the triple triad.
Shut up, Evan. I'm not listening to you.
I know you're not.
This is
That's
why
right.
Alex is gonna leave us to the IGN people. Jesus Christ.
It's because of Evan.
Why do you think he's been working so hard the last few days? He's been actively doing video game stuff. Making reviews, making articles. He's gonna leave in like 5 days. Spoiler alert.
3.5 days.
How do we have 277 followers? I don't understand.
Because they saw the one episode that you were on.
This is the one I have.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I'll send you
No.
the proper.
I would like the triple triad, but
I'll send you the proper one over FileZilla. Nowish.
Alright, I can't download it this show though.
do me a favor.
Okay.
Five is
Or I'll find you another one. How about that? We'll work it out.
It looks like. Let's
Ooh,
find
to
out.
be.
Oh god, I would never have gotten that. Now there's a baby hanging off of your horn. Dude, you shoot like super things.
Oh Jesus! What is this?
Super what?
Bad. Super tears.
Super Krampus. Oh, I'm strong as shit, by the way.
I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
I sacrifice all my life for extreme damage.
I'm gonna go pee.
Now I take
Did you just
chunks of his
poop?
life away.
Jesus.
I appreciate that.
I know, baby.
Shut up, baby. I know it. Here you go. I got a 30-minute version of it.
Of what? What's going on?
The thing Alex needed.
Wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. I downloaded an app to help my...
dun 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 dun.
the Star Trek.
Yeah. I got a memory booster thing. I don't know what it does, really. It's kind of
You know, I didn't even freaking think of the
The
garbage
fucking
and ass
task killer.
question.
Every time I kill tasks, they always fucking come back, like, instantaneously. I don't understand that.
Greg, stop raging.
It's weird.
Evan, what place do you have to tell anyone to do anything?
Shh.
That's a good point.
Did you send it to me now?
Secret. I'm gonna get the link and I'll send it to you over your phone. You usually play
I'm
off
hoping
your
it
phone.
works. I don't know.
Yeah, send it.
Fans tend to be dumb.
Oh shit!
What is this?
Now I'm hit like a.
I don't know.
What is being played right now?
Evan sent this.
What is it?
Why do you have a Final Fantasy VIII video in your favorites?
Because Yacht Club Games put it on their stream the other day. I was
Did
like,
you
oh,
just
this
stop
sounds
the-
amazing.
Did you just suck their dicks, Evan? Is that what you
No.
do?
No.
Sounds like it. I want to be a web designer for Yacht Club Games. How's that going, by the way? Do you have the site set up?
No.
You have no right to talk, Alex.
They didn't.
I know. I'm giving.
They're
them
like, oh, we're not
shit
hiring right now.
critically.
So
course
they're
they're not
waiting
hiring.
for it to get an office and stuff before they start hiring anybody to do anything. We should totally ask them to be on our podcast, though.
You know, maybe when their game comes out, we'll do that.
Oh, snap.
I think we should do it before.
That sounds so gross.
He has
Sorry.
a wonderful idea.
All right, you guys ready?
No, wait, yes.
What are you doing, Greg?
Nothing.
Getting up to some shenanigans?
That's in the Final
Sorry
Fantasy.
about looking at my phone. I was busy trying to open my phone and then pull out the battery and plug it back in so the RAM would actually clear so my phone would go faster again, which is really weird, and that's also why I was looking up an app to fix that problem.
All right, about to go live. And
We're live! We're live!
Bazinga! All right,
Zinga! That
retweet.
was easy.
What the fuck?
Come on, Alex.
News in gaming. Guys, let's talk about some news.
News.
So you mean just you and me?
News.
Yeah, no, Machine, let's talk about some news. Guys, the moment we've all been waiting for, the next Xbox
Hurrah!
is getting announced on May 21st. That's
No surprise there.
you know what's a surprise, Greg? The fact that you're not talking into the microphone. Oh wait,
microwave.
the microwave. Oh wait, no, it's not.
I'm sorry, Alex.
No, you're not. Shut up. Don't lie to me. This is my face. Don't lie to it. So
Okay, then.
Fucking rich person has a portable fucking voice activated microwave.
Voice active. Wait.
That was amazing.
thank you, Sam.
Made my day.
Yeah, so it's getting announced on May 21st. The Xbox Twitter account announced it themselves. They're like, hey, get ready for hashtag Xbox reveal.
And then they said hashtag deal with it.
Hashtag deal.
That ended well, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, ever since this has been revealed or announced, whatever, I don't know, hashtag Xbox reveal, people have been going crazy with rumors. Like, announcing that they're going to announce it gives them room to say they know everything about the next Xbox, but they don't.
Do they?
Do you know any of the big rumors now, Machine, that people have been spreading?
There's been rumors that pretty much disembowel any negative press that ever came off off the Xbox, oh, it's not going to be online, it's not going to be, it's not going to be always online. And then there's one that recently just appeared on IGN that and it actually is going to be always online. They said they're increasing the friend limit. What else did they say they were going to do? They also going to do the streaming things like Sony is with the PlayStation 4. And pretty much all the rumors right now are just more about the gaming stuff more than it's the TV stuff. At least that's what it seems like, at least.
All right. I mean, I would believe that. I'm going to take the stream down for 1 second real quick, guys, just for stream goers. God damn it. Actually, I'll just pause the show for a second. Tools, channel signs. It's only take a second.
This is where Alex does all the editing magic, and this part never fucking happened.
Goddamn right. And live. Cool. There, that should sound much better. So yeah. Oh God, excuse me. I don't know. The rumors are just countering previous rumors. It's everybody shut the fuck up. Let's just wait till May 21st.
Yeah, pretty much.
Agreed.
It is a little over 3 weeks away. I think we can handle 3 weeks.
What do you, in particular, Alex, what do you want to actually see for the next Xbox? Because probably you or me are the only ones that are going to be in the market for it. Well, I have a particular reason for mine, but I just want to hear yours first.
I honestly do want to see the, hey, buy this at $300 and then we will set a contract up so you just pay $10 a month for gold and blah blah blah. I think that's a great idea. One, because then you'll get the gamers, but you also get more casual gamers because it'll be at a more acceptable price. Because the price is in the first couple of years is going to be the big thing that's keeping out the casual gamers, and then once the technology becomes more affordable down the road, that's when they're going to start advertising to casual gamers.
Technology becoming affordable.
Okay.
God damn it, Evan. But yeah, that's kind of the trend we set with the last generation, and I think that's if they come out strong with a more affordable price on a contract, that's going to be awesome for them. Plus, that'll make it more affordable for me, which I'm a hardcore gamer. I'm going to buy it regardless, but I don't want to spend tons and tons of money. I'm sure gold's still going to be there. You're still going to have to pay for online. It's no surprise.
Oh, most definitely. I think the one that's on IGN says like with the 2-year, I think it's a 2-year contract, and you pay for $300. Like you'll have gold for you'll be paying for gold for like $10 a month, something like that.
Yeah, $10 a month for 2 years. I feel like they're going to incorporate some kind of streaming service. I don't know if they're going to have something quite as powerful as the share button, just because I don't think they're going to have the infrastructure to do that.
No,
but
I don't think they will.
I think you'll be able to stream any game anytime. Just because, I mean, you can do that from your computer. If this is built like a PC, then that shouldn't be too much of a leap.
The one in what was it? I think they said like compared to like Sony's, they said like the last 15 minutes is what you're gonna have shared. Apparently, this Xbox is gonna be I guess quote unquote smart enough so like it has like your like highlights of the game, certain stuff that you've been doing, like certain headshots that you've been doing, or something that you like can interpret that like is viewable. That's what their streaming thing is going to be, or what their video capture thing is going to be.
I feel like if they have technology like that, it's just going to be too finicky for anyone to actually use, and people are probably just going to turn it off.
Yeah, and if anything, like the thing about what people like about like certain like screenshots and stuff like that is just stuff that like you don't really see, or something that's really fucked up, like the glitches or something like that. So I don't think that would be like in a highlight reel type of thing. So
yeah, agreed. So, I do hope they just call it Xbox,
not the Xbox 720.
No, just the rumor is that they're just going to call it the new Xbox or just Xbox.
Like the thing that for me that like if there's something about it that would sell me on it, like 100%, not right away because I'm not really that big of an Xbox fan to begin with, like as far as their exclusive anyway. But is the backwards compatibility. I would actually like to have backwards compatibility with my Xbox 720 or whatever you want to call it. If that happens, then that'll be more than likely when I'll get mine.
Yeah, I don't particularly care. Like with the PS3,
but it's honestly just for Mass Effect. It's another Mass Effect machine for me. But that's just me. If it makes it even like slightly better, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
That's just me. I'm a weird guy.
You know, you're not that weird. But yeah,
I mean, because I really don't give a shit about backwards compatibility because I have my 360 and the 360 is my Mass Effect machine. But like, if I just get on my 720 and just if it makes it look better and run better, hell yeah, I'm 100% behind it.
All right,
but that won't happen.
Evan, how about you? Do you have anything you would want for the next Xbox, or are you on the Sony bandwagon already?
I would love cheaper gold membership.
Would you settle for $10 a month as opposed to $60 a year?
Yes.
Then you may be a very happy man soon.
I know, but I do not like always live. I do not want that.
Always online stuff?
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do that. I feel like that's it's too ahead of its time at this point. So
I would love to have a way to stream from console to a streaming site.
So you can bug us on Facebook like, look guys, I got this headshot in Call of Duty.
No, just because it would enable me to stream more.
stream
Which I
more.
don't do at all.
You would have to stream some for it to be more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
The proper grammar would be stream of consciousness.
Best kind of stream.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So Evan, with that in mind, are you already like sold for PS4 as down the line? That's the console you're going to pick up because you already know it can stream, or are you more interested in the next Xbox? I'm curious.
I'm gonna have to see both of them and could just compare them.
All right.
Yeah.
That's probably the smartest
Smart, man.
one. That's what I'm waiting for. I want to be on the next Xbox bandwagon. That was weird. But some static just happened.
Yeah, I heard.
But I don't like PS4 came out real strong, so we'll see what happens.
I'll just have to wait till May 21st to see what it has, then I'll have to decide.
And you could goddamn bet we're doing a live stream, live reactions cast because
God damn it, I gotta take off that day.
because I'm gonna be out of school by then. I think Scott will be out of school by then.
Probably.
I'll be out of school by
I might
then.
be back in school.
No, my summer school doesn't start till the end of May, so
And that day we'll play nothing but Xbox games to
Going to
celebrate
summer
it.
school, Alex?
No. Maybe. I don't know.
You did not mention
I'm
that.
taking summer class, yeah.
That's balls.
It's balls. What?
That sucks. Why would you want to take summer classes?
Because I want to graduate.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will be doing a live reaction stream to this. I'm very excited for it because much like the PS4 event, which was awesome,
Yeah, it was.
we're gonna have a lot of fun. Plus, it's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'll try to make it this time.
Plus, I won't be able to watch it. Wait, what day is it?
Well, it's May 21st, which is a Wednesday.
I will be in school. Fuck. No, I won't. Yes, I will.
May 21st.
Yeah, because
Correct.
my final exam starts May 20th for my first class, and then the
Wah,
next day will be my
wah,
other exams.
wah.
It's a Tuesday.
So I'll be
Alex.
missing that.
It's a Tuesday. Okay. So yeah, we will be there.
I think I think I should take off work for that.
You should. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We are gonna make jokes and probably say really inappropriate things. So, so moving on to the console and big three news talk. Nintendo is not doing an E3 press conference this year.
What?
What?
So
Shocker.
they are actually doing several smaller press conferences. I don't know why, but they have decided against the E3 conference.
It's because they want more attention.
They were doing 3 smaller conferences, I believe. 2 will be broadcast through like the Nintendo Direct stuff, and that will be one for 3DS software and one for Wii U software, I believe.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they do not the whole not going to E3 thing, but didn't they do like a smaller type of like E3-ish type of thing for
They did that for
one of the years
last
Yeah,
year.
there you go. I knew it was something like that. Like this showed off like what it was, and like pretty much when it went to E3 didn't really have much of anything that we didn't already know. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it kind of makes sense. In a
let
way.
me finish the news story first because there's
All
one
right.
more press conference. They are doing it in the Nokia Theater, which is their theater during E3. So I guess they still haven't rented out. And they are just doing that for game developers and publishers. That is only for developers and publishers, not media or the public. So I don't think that will be broadcast. So
No.
there you go. But yeah, continue, Option.
I mean, it makes sense that in a way it makes sense. 'Cause, you know, the Nintendo Direct's been doing like really good stuff for them. It definitely like shows that that like even like the bigger people are willing like to talk to people in a certain kind of way. Like with Nintendo Direct, you like you can see what Nintendo's cut out at the time, right then and there, and it happens kind of monthly. Is like they don't have a schedule for that, really, do they?
No, they just kind of throw it out there, and they're like the day before. They're like, "Hey, we're doing this tomorrow. By the way, hey, bye, peace."
Yeah, they kind of just like, throw it anyway. But like, but it makes sense because like the Nintendo Direct's been kind of successful for them as far as like speaking to the like their core fans and stuff like that. But the problem is with them not going to E3 is not really getting out to like the other people, not really the casuals, but like just the just the people in general that
mainstream media in general.
Yeah, there you go. Because like when Nintendo Direct happened, it's a big buzz on Twitter, but it's not like it's gonna be like on CBS or anything like that. So I don't know. CNN. I said CBS. Whatever.
CBS.
Giant bomb. Anyway.
I think how often they do it and what they. Hey.
I'm looking out for you, Scott.
It was up here so I could scoot up. Okay.
All right. Okay. My B. Go ahead, Scott.
They do it often enough, once a month, and they come out with enough that I'd say 2 of them almost counts for an E3.
Yeah, I mean, I read the Joystick article about this, and they phrase it really well. They can do a Nintendo Direct every other month for an entire year at a fraction of the cost it would go to one E3 press conference.
And they would deliver more content, too.
Yeah, they can deliver more content directly, which is the entire point of those. So I honestly think this could work, but this could also blow up in their face because of exactly what you said, Knob Machine. It's just not going to mainstream media.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of bad press because saying, like, we're not doing E3. Like, whoa, Nintendo, what are you doing? You're already losing money. This is the best way to make money, but in the long run, you're pretty much just making just YouTube videos just to, like, show off shit. And that's all they really need to do. That's all really E3 really is, instead of, like, having, like, a crowded people just cheering for them. So it's just a really cheap way to save costs, and that's really what they need to do right now. Not that they're in debt or anything like that, but just like the earn money for the Wii U, that's not really doing super good right now.
Yeah, and it seems like with this year, they really want to push publishers to get on board with the Wii U more, which is what they need to do. But honestly, they're still broadcasting, they're still streaming these 2 press conferences that they're doing. It's just not going to be on TV. I think it's the big thing, and it's not going to be the big showboat.
Big Bang?
The big showboat press conference that we're
You mean
used to.
the Big Bang, like the TV show?
Fucking shut up, Evan. And it's going to be entirely software focused. They've come out and said, "Hey, no new hardware at this E3." So, what do you think, Greg?
I think that it's a good idea for Nintendo to do this. They, like you guys said, they're not making a lot of money right now, so it's not like they need to be spending a bunch of money on E3
when they don't have to.
And the fact that E3, you only get a certain amount of time per conference to say, here's our games, this is what's happening, goodbye. I mean, it's not like they show a lot of stuff off during E3. It's, here's the big three things that are coming out this year, and then everybody's really excited for them, and that's it. I mean, if Nintendo's got a chance to show off 30 different things in 3 days, then do it. I mean, take the opportunity to show off more stuff. I'd rather see more content than see less of it and just have everybody be hyped for these 3 things than all the smaller stuff that's on the floor. It's
plus I like the idea of them spending like, all right, here's one conference on Wii U software. This is an hour of Wii U software, nothing else. No bullshit. No. Oh, we love our fans, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure they'll do that.
No, my body is Reggie.
No, my body is Reggie. No showboating. It's just going to be like, all right, here's our software lineup, and we're going to demo some of the software, and we're going to show you a whole bunch of sizzle reel and blah, blah, blah. And then do the same thing for 3DS, which is already kicking so much ass. Like, if they show software like that's coming out this year and next year that's just exactly what we want, that's just going to lock in the 3DS as the dominant handheld system. And it might even lock in the 3DS as the true successor to the DS's legacy. So, I want this to work, but it could blow up in their face.
Mm-hmm.
It's just got to be marketed right.
Yeah,
that's really what it's got to be down to.
Mm-hmm.
People've got to know that it exists. Got to know what they're going to do about it,
and it has to be accessible to people watching it.
Mm-hmm. Only 2 of those conferences are going to be streamed, which is weird. But even
the third one again is just for developers.
I know, which is also weird.
But it's a good idea.
Well, that's the people they need to talk to right now because all of them are abandoning them.
Yeah,
I know, but it'd still be interesting to see that conference.
Yeah, but less interesting for you. It'd be more like a, hey, this is why you should use our technology kind of thing.
I want to see what their pitch is.
Yeah, I kind of don't. I feel like
Because if it's a shitty pitch, then you know why they're not making money. See, that's the thing.
But pitching to publishers and developers is different than pitching to us.
It's still all a part of the community.
No, it's not.
You started out so strong, Greg, and now you just.
It's all about like, here is how we are going to make you money, and that's all that matters. Anyway, moving on. There's a good discussion there. EA was hit with some huge layoffs.
Yeah, they were.
Like, the rumor is, I don't know if there's the number exactly out there, but like upwards of 2,000 people were laid off.
I don't think I've heard this.
Damn. It's EA released a statement. I'll
saying, sorry guys, we fucked up.
No, that's not what they said. Let me see if I can read this statement.
Were they studios or just? I haven't heard this at all. So
it was chunks of studios and chunks of everything. Here, I'll read this statement. This is directly from the EA blog. In recent weeks, EA has aligned all elements of its organizational structure behind priorities in new technologies and mobile. This has led to some difficult decisions to reduce the workforce in some locations. We are extremely grateful for the contributions made by each of our employees. Those that are leaving EA will be missed by their colleagues and friends. And that was pretty much it. Let me see what else. The statement said. I'm loading up the source. These are hard but essential changes as we focus on delivering great games and showing players around the world why to spend their time with us. So it sounds like they're just completely restructuring for the next generation of consoles.
Which is common in every generation.
Yeah, but why would you lay off 2,000 people? Like,
again, that's
just fucked up.
That's a rumor. We don't know if the numbers are up there, but they're continuing to restructure throughout next week as well. But apparently, no one else is going to be laid off. And it's like those people are going to find jobs finally. Finally, what?
Finally gonna find jobs
Eventually.
that don't fucking suck.
They're gonna find jobs, no problem, because those people are probably more business people that are just like, either contract or working from company to company. So they'll find a job probably out of the industry for most of them. To the developers, though, I don't know. I can't speak for them, but they go in.
I would hope so, because new consoles, so new opportunities in a way, and the thing about these new consoles is like pretty much is like like a whole bunch of studios close down, but then like a whole bunch of studios happen at the same time. So hopefully that'll happen.
Oh, my shoulder just cracked so loud.
Yeah, I heard that.
Exactly. Now, it's just like studios shut down, and then those people are kind of like thrown into this melting pot, and then scoops of those people from all over different types of games and studios just kind of scoop up and create a new studio with an entirely new focus.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really exciting because that's the stuff that's going to put out original IPs for next-gen consoles, just like it did with this previous generation. So there you go. It sucks, though. So those people that lost their jobs, our hearts go out to you guys. So, Namashin, can you explain this Dragon's Crown controversy to me?
Well, pretty much, there's an article on Kotaku, I forget the guy's name, but he was voicing his opinion, which is all fine and everything, about the sorceress in Dragon's Crown. She's a little bit too...
Yes. I know what this is.
Yeah, she's a little bit too developed.
A little bit too booby?
Yeah, just a little bit.
With this.
Well, yes, great, we know that.
I don't see what the problem is. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, for his standpoint, it's
Japanese. It's made by Atlas. Get over it.
Can I finish?
Let Namashin
Please, can I finish?
Please.
South Park, for instance.
I'm not yelling at you specifically.
No, I know you're not. But it was just from a standpoint, from we matured. This isn't something that the gaming industry should do anymore. But it was just an opinion, and this is what people do. It's just like I'm on the internet, I voice my opinion, and I hope you agree with me. And I'm not saying that this person is wrong. I'm just saying that and he pretty much called him like a teenage boy because of I think he called him a 14-year-old. because of just the way that he had these the women like depicted in there. And the response from that person who works at Vanillaware, he sent them about like 3 pictures of like half naked men, and it's just implied to that the guy who wrote the article that since you don't like the way the women look in my game, I guess you're more preferred to men. So he has these 3. So yeah, it's just a whole bunch of doo-doo just thrown at each other. But yeah, but I think they both like eventually just apologize to each other, or at least apologize like publicly to each other. So it's just just a matter of like this is what the game industry. It's like Greg was saying, it is a different type of thing. It's a culture type of thing. So it's just something that we kind of have to accept, but not really accept, but this is the way things are. And he, in his defense, he didn't really do anything wrong. He was just saying, "Hey, I just don't like this," and just saying, "Okay, I lost my train of thought."
Statement of opinion.
He was
Yeah, he
stating
was
his
saying-
opinion, and then he just got shit on for it.
Yeah, well, it happens.
He wasn't exactly attacking.
Look at the guy
anyone.
that had the Microsoft guy. What's his face? That happened last week.
Yeah, but it shouldn't happen. Is the point? Like, everybody needs to grow the fuck up. We have
Pretty
different
much,
opinions
yes.
on the internet. Like, I'm in that direction. Like when I played Terra, I talked about on the show. It's just like it was kind of like uncomfortable how ridiculously, what's the word?
Scandalous.
Endowed all of the female characters are, and there's no way to change that. It's just like it's not realistic, and it's not like this is a cool thing that I'm 2 thumbs up for. It makes me a little uncomfortable, and that's my opinion. I understand that there are people of different opinions, and I understand that that's also a cultural thing. I'm not gonna say like they're wrong for doing it. I'm just gonna say that this makes me, as on a personal level, uncomfortable. But jumping down someone's throat because of that seems like a little overkill. Again, just like that person that made the game's opinion was that this is okay, that person that was uncomfortable from that opinion is allowed to say what he thinks too.
I remember reading some other articles, like Crunchyroll posted an article about that. Of course, Crunchyroll worded it differently than like Joystick would have worded it. Joystick worded it as like overly something, and then Crunchyroll was like bodacious, and Crunchyroll's way of doing it was much better, just because they don't care. They were just like, yeah, this
But
is.
they're biased, though.
And then Joystick was like, well, this might be a little over the top for gamers.
Yeah,
So I
and
mean,
they're
you're talking to
biased,
two
too.
different audiences.
Yeah, those are
It's-
two audiences of 2 biased opinions that are sharing those biased opinions.
Well, I'm just comparing like gaming to like a Japanese gaming type thing.
Exactly.
It's-
They're 2 different opinions.
it's just you look at the thing and it's kind of like, well, people are going to like it or people are going to hate it. I mean, it comes down to numbers. It
Exactly.
really just comes down to the numbers.
Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily come down to numbers, but it comes down to like one person liked it, one person didn't. The person that didn't deserve to have these like insulting things thrown at him because of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just dumb. It happens.
But if you
in
sell the
both
game,
ways.
then your game did well,
It-
and
it-
what's in the context of the game doesn't matter. It means that your game did
it-
well, even with the scandalous
no,
stuff.
that does matter. It matters on people's personal levels. Like if you're personally offended by something, like something that somebody says in a game.
That's just like when God of War had to change one of their trophies because it said something, I don't even remember, but like they didn't
Rose
have to.
before hose.
Yeah,
turned
like
to bros before
That's
foes.
just so dumb that they had to change that. Like, why would somebody?
No one got upset about it.
Exactly, but they still changed
they
it for
changed
whatever
it because
reason.
But
someone's
people
like,
did get upset about it.
I thought it was like someone said like this is a terrible idea and they changed it before.
No. Some people were very public about that. Adam Sessler is one of the people who was very public about it. That he didn't.
Why? It's a rated M game.
And
It's
that's
God
his-
of War.
And that's his opinion, Greg.
Yeah, he still liked it. Well, he still loved the God of War series. It's just that
I'm just saying.
it's
It's
something
just one of those things.
that made it seem dude bro-ish that he didn't feel that God of War was, and then just didn't it didn't fit for what it was, and that's why he had a problem with it. And it's like something misogynistic about it that just didn't seem right. And whatever, it's just a name, but that was his opinion.
But Greg, also you can't be just so closed-minded to say like, oh, just get over it to everyone. People are entitled to get upset about things. it's just like that's the beauty of the internet is we all get to share how upset we are about everything.
Hashtag deal with it.
Hashtag deal with it. So, I mean, I'm glad that they at least publicly apologize to each other. But yeah, there's a little droplet of opinion for you guys. In better news, more positive news, Ratchet & Clank is getting turned into an animated movie and is going to theaters 2015.
Made by the people who made Reboot, so that's awesome.
What's Reboot? I'm sorry.
An old thing.
I know what Reboot is, but
it's from I think they're called Rainmaker Entertainment. Yeah, they used to be Mainframe. Yeah, and they made the series Reboot, which was the first CG cartoon series ever. That used to be on ABC. Then went to Toonami. And yes, I'm still here. Google, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Google that too as well.
But yeah, I'm super excited about it, and they had the writer from the Ratchet & Clank series to be in this one. They got the original voice actors to be on there, and it looks just like Crack in Time, so it doesn't look that cartoony the way that the unfortunately
more recent ones, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually looking forward to this, and hopefully this will revitalize Ratchet & Clank a little bit, considering the games haven't been that great lately.
Yeah, it's being done by Blockade Entertainment. They put out a teaser that's just kind of like, here's a sample platter of what we can do as far as animation goes. It's really cool. It's like exciting. I like when I watch this, I'm like, yeah, this. I didn't know I wanted this, but I really want this.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's I don't know. It's exciting to like you said, Nabishin. I hope this brings back Ratchet and Clank in a really strong way, and this will probably be more child friendly than the series normally is. But hopefully, we'll have.
But that would be a good marketing way too, because like the people who grew up with Ratchet and Clank were kids at first, and now they have kids, and now they're bringing their kids to this movie. So Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be awesome. Plus, in other news, The Heavenly Sword is being also made into an animated movie. But that's going direct to DVD, which I think would be cool.
I've never played Heavenly Sword.
Neither have I, but I'd be down to watch a movie about it.
I think they still have those videos of Heavenly Sword, because they used to have this promotion on the PlayStation Network where they have a prequel to Heavenly Sword. It just showed a whole bunch of the animated things. So I'm guessing that's what it's going to look like, and that was pretty cool. So just get a look at that. I liked Heavenly Sword. I'm one of the few who did.
I think Ninja Theory is pretty good, especially after DMC.
Yeah, they're good in their cutscenes, but not really good with their gameplay, and that was the problem with that game.
Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, it's cool. Ratchet & Clank is coming to theaters, though. That is official, which is awesome. So what's this Curiosity microtransactions thing? Yeah, looking at.
So like everybody knows, Curiosity is a game that Peter Molyneux made for his studio 22 Cans. And it's a free app that's on your iPhone. I don't know if it's on Android devices or not, but it's pretty much that the whole cube thing where you tap the cube to try to chip away at eventually get to the center, and the center of it is some magical thing that Peter Molyneux was saying only one person can see in the world, and
hearing about this.
Yeah,
we talked about it in the show.
Yeah, we did. And I had my fun with it a while ago when it first came out, and I eventually forgot about it because I don't play iPhone games anymore. But but now Peter Molyneux wants to bring microtransactions into it. So pretty much now you can pay to get rid of a whole bunch of blocks. There's almost a not an infinite number, but there's a huge number of blocks to even just one cube that you're just eventually chipping away, because there's different layers into it. But you could pay a certain amount of money to get rid of a certain amount of cubes. But there's also another you could also pay to add to the cubes.
Oh, what?
So Peter Molyneux has invented a way to pay to troll. So that's pretty much what it is right now. It's just you can pay so this thing can never be finished if you want to. So
that's awesome.
It's genius, but it's God
also
damn
kinda
it.
like, fuck, why did you do that?
Like, that's so fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
That's like genius marketing right there. Because you know how many people are going to buy just so you can't fucking finish.
Oh, you know there's like that dude who's got like $1,000 that he doesn't need, and he's gonna spend all of it building blocks in the fucking Curiosity.
God damn.
Oh man. Hopefully it's like a ridiculously expensive price too, so like Peter Molyneux makes bank on it.
I think it's like what? I think it's like $10 for like 1,000,000 blocks, something like that.
Oh, that's not expensive enough. It should be $1 per cube.
I mean, oh no, goddamn! I don't know.
Maybe.
Was
Maybe.
Curiosity made for what?
iPhone, iOS,
iPhone.
and possibly Android mobile devices. Who knows? Cool. Call of Duty games getting rumored. It's gonna be announced on May 1st. So keep your excitement down, everybody. Evan, please calm down. Oh my goodness. Possibly a prequel to Modern Warfare 2. Possibly. We'll see.
Ghost.
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 Ghost. And we are Ghost, as Garnet Lee would say. PS3, you can set things to download to your PS3 from the store, like the actual web store, PlayStation Network store. So
Everybody use that instead of the actual fucking store on the PlayStation 3.
if you hate the PlayStation Store on PS3 now, yeah, do that. I like how it looks.
It just doesn't function fucking well
it just
at all.
is sluggish and slow.
Yeah.
I think that's it for news. Metal Gear Solid Legacy is coming. Legacy
There you
Collection.
go, Frank.
There you go, Super Frank. Get your balls wet, or whatever you do. He does weird things. That's it for news. I think we need to take another break now.
Sure.
This has been a meaty news segment.
Has been.
We spent like an hour on news. That's
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
There's your discussion.
Yeah, son.
Yeah, son.
I'll be your hype man now, Shin. Suck it, news.
Brr, 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 brr.
Anyway, we'll be back in a little bit. I have a song for you guys, though. Disaster Piece. I don't know if you guys know this, but he made the Fez soundtrack. Well, he got a bunch of other indie song maker people to remix a whole bunch of Fez songs.
Nifty.
It is called Fez, or FZ Side F. It is on Disaster Piece's Bandcamp page. So check it out. A bunch of artists on here. I'm going to be playing Disaster Piece himself, his little snippet, one of his 2 songs on that album. So enjoy. And no longer live.
Oh, man.
Anybody got to pee? Anybody got to? What are you laughing at, Evan?
So much news and only so little I cared about.
You were there for the first 2 news stories. Those are the big ones.
Mm-hmm. The other ones, I was just like, Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Check it
I
out.
was like, Xbox. Wait. When did I ever play that? Marvel vs. Capcom. I even played more at Alex's house on the PS3 version.
Why are softballs hard?
Fuck yeah.
Why do we scrub down to wash up?
Just saying. That happened.
I don't know.
Can blind people see their dreams? Why do they call it taking a dump? Shouldn't it be leaving a dump? Why does Donald Duck wear a towel when he comes out of a shower when he doesn't usually wear pants?
Is this what Evan has been showing you?
No,
What is
I'm looking at something else. I don't know what Adam's laughing at.
What are you laughing at, Evan?
He's just been watching Psych this entire
Evan, what are
time.
you laughing at?
I just posted in the chat. Not Twitch chat, but
So he's watching a different stream.
no.
What?
I just looked at the second image and it's already not funny.
What?
He's looking at a bunch of pictures
From what?
from Stumble Upon. Evan, when did you start using Stumble Upon?
A while ago.
I don't even know what that is.
It's basically you click Stumble and you just jump onto a random website of random anything. Not porn, though.
Damn it.
It's not.
It's not. Like,
I kind of want to laugh. It's,
like, that's amusing a little bit, that there's a rock climbing wall and then a urinal, but there's no way you could effectively use that. Okay, he's wearing a money suit. It's a little frog on a little tricycle.
Go to nohope.org for the best shit ever on the internet. Because there is no hope for the human race.
Sounds nice. That's gross. Slippery. That's why we eat as much as possible to lubricate our arteries and veins.
What? I don't get it.
Exactly.
Let me change my hat now.
Nabashin, do you just keep changing hats to different things throughout the show?
Well, I've been bored, so yes.
He's keeping the crowd entertained.
Why do you think Evan's been laughing for the last 5 minutes? I don't know.
Entertaining fucking fellow.
God.
Reading the dumbest thing I've ever seen, probably. I know, Scott.
This is where I go to get laughs. I mean, even I follow them on Facebook, so they post the same shit anywhere. So where the fuck are you?
but yours is actually sometimes funny.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Click that. That's hilarious.
This place right here.
I wish I had some cookies right now.
I did too. I could go for some cookies.
Subway's closed right now, but I got some there.
Like this, for example. Hold on this. I'm searching for a fuck. You give.
Okay, we're getting ready to start. Jesus Christ, I can't take this dumb pen shit anymore.
Yeah, are you ready now, Machine? Put on your hat.
I'm still looking for a question, but we'll do something.
Wing it.
Yeah, we'll wing it.
Assume the position. Assume it.
God damn it.
All right, Evan, when I say go, do your intro to this past week. Blah, blah, blah.
All right.
Irrational Weekly. All right? Ready?
Yeah.
Hold on. This first, please.
Go.
I want to tell you what you want, what you really, really
Stop.
want.
Just read it, okay? Just do it.
I want to tell you what you want, what you really, really
I want a zig-a-zig, boom-boom power or something. That's what she says, right?
I think so.
No.
All right.
Not at all.
This past week on PSN. Yes. Just let me talk. This past week on PSN for the PS3 games, we have Blazing Angels 2: Secret Mission of World War II for $20.
Okay.
And Soul Calibur 520 for 10. Thomas Was Alone for 10. It's a cross-buy with PS Vita. PSP store, we have Black Rock Shooter the game for $20, and it's US only. For the Vita store, we have Drawl Slasher for $6, Guilty Gear 20, Accent Core plus R for 15. Thomas Was Alone. Whatever. Thomas Was Alone for $10, and it's a cross-buy with PS Vita. PS3, never mind. PS2 Classics, Fire Pro Wrestling returns for $10. This past week on XBLA, we have Poker Night 2 for 800 space bucks. This past week on Nintendoware for the Wii U, we have Rayman Legends Challenges for free. From the 3DS eShop, we have Mega Man 4 for $5. Crazy Construction for $5. We have
Sengoku.
for 900 Wii points. And DSiWare, we have Color Commando price to be announced. Retail releases for the week of April 30th, 2013. We have Deadly Premonition Director's Cut for the PS3.
Oh, I thought he would get that wrong. Damn it.
I wrote it.
Is there like a game going on behind the scenes?
I know. I'm just thinking about it.
What will Evan get wrong this week?
I'm thinking about what's he gonna fuck up this time.
All right. We have Lego Batman for 360 and the PS3.
That already came out, though.
It's Lego Batman plus an animated movie.
Oh,
as well
okay.
as Fear 3 comes with some horror movie.
Porn movie?
And then Soul Sacrifice for the Vita.
Picks
I do that on purpose.
and crap, 7.
My pick. Ooh, this is hard. I have to say Poker Night 2.
Okay.
My crap. It's probably Crazy Construction.
Knob machine?
Why you sound like that?
I was yawning. Sorry.
Oh. I think you crumbed up machine?
Yeah, machine?
Save me from these two.
Harold, go ahead.
My pick is Rayman Legend Challenges with a close second to Deadly Premonition. Cause, yeah. And my crap is Guilty Gear because that game doesn't have online. It makes no sense for a fighting game these days. So, whatever.
Oh, that's dumb. My pick is Deadly Premonition Director's Cut because look out for that Knob Machine Alex endurance run. It's coming.
We can't fucking take their name.
I know. Just put it up on Giant Bomb. Put all of it up on Giant. Make it official. My crap is Color Commando. Harold's pick is Poker Night 2 and Super Mario World, which is Mario World is apparently available on your Wii U Virtual Console as of today. Actually, let me go real quick before we get too ingrained and find out what Virtual Console games you can get on your Wii U today. How's that sound?
All right.
I thought Harold already mentioned it.
He mentioned some. He mentioned the ones that are getting upgrades. I think. THQ what? Sorry, I'm going through Joystick because I know it's on their front page though.
Probably not.
Greg, you want to do your pick and crap?
Pick will be Black Rock Shooter. Crap will have to be...
Your crap is actually talking into the microphone.
My crap will be... Thomas Was Alone, because I don't even fucking know what that is, but whatever.
Indie game, one PSN.
Here are the North American releases for the Wii U Virtual Console as of today. Donkey Kong Jr., Excite Bike, Ice Climbers, Punch Out, F-Zero, and Super Mario World. Europe doesn't get... I'm sorry. Also, Kirby's Adventure, apparently. Europe does not get Kirby's Adventure or Balloon Fight. Fun fact. Japan gets Ice Climbers, Spelunker, Excite Bike, Exevious, Downtown, Nekutsu March, Let's Go to the Great Athletic Meet. That was all one game. Balloon Fight, F-Zero, Super Mario World, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, awesome. Mother 2, Kirby's Adventure, Mario Super Picross, Fire Emblem, Seisen no Kaifu, and Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem, which are the first two Fire Emblem games. So there you go.
Fuck yeah!
Scotty, to round it out.
Okay, I will pick Guilty Gear. I'm pretty sure I saw that there.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, I don't want to see it there now. There we go. And then I will say Sengoku is the crap.
Safe bet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a peek in the mail sack. I have to read Nep's email off my phone because I didn't prepare.
Fuck.
Shame.
I know. There's one thing I didn't do. Let's see if we got any more. Just check. Okay. Mr. Nepp says, "Hi, Irrational Passions crew. This is Mr. Nepp. This week I wanted to ask you if you have any weird gaming habits. To give you an idea, whenever I'm playing a game with 2D and 3D segments, I instinctively play the 2D parts on the D-pad of my controller, and with the analog stick on the 3D segments. That's normal. Also, you can email us, mailsack@irrationalpassions.com. The only reason I know this is because my friend once asked me why I did that. I never knew I did this. So, do you have something similar? Do you maybe clean your disc after playing it every time? Do you hold your breath every time your character enters an underwater segments? I used to do that.
Yeah.
Anything
Of
weird
course.
at all? That's all I got. Mr. Nep out. Thank you, Mr. Nep.
I'm still recording.
Alex cries at the end of every game.
Fuck you.
True, he does. After every game, he
At
cries.
all of the games, I cried so hard at the end of Dragon's Dogma.
You will.
I cried so hard at the end of Dark Souls, let me tell you. Spelunky broke my soul.
You didn't beat that game yet.
I know, I haven't even beaten that game yet. I just cry when I get near the end.
That's just an anguish.
I don't know if I have any weird gaming habits.
Yeah, terrible one.
What's yours?
Any kind of multiplayer game that has a lobby setup, I cannot be the leader of the lobby.
Scott, you need to sit closer to the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mic doesn't have any pickup.
No, you need to talk into it.
No, this mic doesn't have any pickup.
No, it's not.
Should be.
It's a dynamic mic. Don't do that.
It's right next to my face. Like
It is not a
inch
condenser.
away.
This is condenser. That is dynamic. That needs to be all up in your business.
That's so close, though.
You have to be close enough to suck it.
Oh,
Can't
stop
do it.
licking my microphone.
You said you have to be close to it.
No, but not that close. I was just exaggerate.
Well, then
What
this
is
would
your
be
weird
fine.
gaming habit?
Okay, I'll start from the top. I
Thank
can't.
you.
When in any multiplayer.
You guys need to sit
game,
closer to your
lobby
mics.
where
Come on,
you
guys.
invite people. Okay, I can't be the leader of the lobby because I will open up the lobby and I will start the game. I will forget to invite everybody. And then they will be sitting there waiting. And when's the invite going out? And I'm like, fuck, I'm in a game.
Also,
This is why you fucking play League like that, don't you? God damn
that's
it.
exactly
It
it.
happens with Counter-Strike, happened with Killzone, happens with everything.
That is weird. You're right, Scott. That's weird.
I forget to invite people. Fuck.
Harold also says, I cried at the end of Yoshi's Cookie. It was so emotional.
What?
That cookie.
I don't understand, but okay.
It's don't worry.
It's a game.
It's a video game. Video games. There you go, now machine. Your video games moment of the year.
Meh.
Gregory Dino. One.
I don't have like a weird gaming habit.
You talk at your games
Sometimes.
all the time.
Oh.
You were doing that so much earlier.
Pretty.
Was I really?
Yes, you were yelling
Yeah.
at Poker Night at the inventory. Like angrily. Constantly.
Like one of the
Damn.
gaming habits that I have, like I'll buy compressed air and then every once in a while, even though it doesn't
This
need
is
it,
gaming habits, not cleaning habits.
well, still I'll blow out the air in my PS3 and things. But I mean,
You'll blow out that air in your PS3.
with a compressed air, yes, I
Yeah,
got what you're
blow it.
Close enough to blow it.
Do that.
You said blow it.
No.
You're
Didn't
welcome.
mean it like that.
Have fun editing that.
Evan, what
Yeah,
about you?
I kind of yell at my game, but nothing too major. I yell at the campers.
Feels the
Battlefield.
fuck word constantly.
Yep, under my breath.
Fucking big coming car day. God damn it.
Not machine.
I'm a normal person. You're all weird.
You don't like co-op games, or you used to. And I can't even say that
No.
anymore.
No. See. Yeah.
She's like, why is there no
that
black people in this video game?
I'm sure that's it.
Yeah, that's the reason. No, there's nothing I can really think about, like, other than like putting my disc back in the case after I'm done with them. Whatever. I don't know.
That's not weird. That should be normal. I wish it wasn't.
That's OCD.
What? Putting your games back in your discs, or your
It's called OCD, no machine.
putting your games back in your
2 times in 1 week.
Reference.
Brr, 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 brr.
I'm confused again, but okay.
It's a rap air horn, dude. Whatever. Get on our level.
I'm always below everybody's level.
For me, I'm trying to think. Like, I know there are definitely a ton because I'm a fucking freak. I mean, I guess I don't like it when people like say anything during video games.
Oh, so streaming a game.
Like I suck it up. I don't talk about it, but it really bothers me when people talk. Like,
what? That doesn't make any sense.
It drives me.
Then why do you invite me here?
It drives me. Fucking question, Greg.
The fuck?
It drives me insane. It really does. But I suck it up. That's a weird thing, I guess. Like I'm usually, unless I'm like in an action scene where I'm just, my stream of consciousness is coming out and I'm just talking, just not at anything or the game or myself in general, just talking, like saying things that come out of my head. I just don't like it when people talk. Or I think it's more of like it can only happen if I'm alone. I'm just weird. Moving forward, thank you, Mission Map, for the email. You can email us at mailsack@irrationalpassions.com. That's MAIL sack at irrationalpassions.com. Harold says, I don't like it when people reference the comedy button in podcasts. I'm with you, Harold.
Oh, so what we do all the time.
What Tony does all the time.
Yeah. Fucking Tony. You can contact us in a variety. It's not like leet novice shit. I just processed.
Jesus Christ.
You can contact us in a variety of ways. You can send each of us individually an email at our name at irrationalpassions.com. That's Gregory, Scott, Alex, Artist, or Evan at irrationalpassions.com. Shut up.
.com.
You can follow each of us on Twitter. I'm at AlFighter27. That's exactly how it sounds. You can follow Evan at StickerGlue. Scott is at What Te Chuz.
It's not that complicated, man.
It's not that complicated. TUH, not TW.
It's not complicated enough for you to have to explain it like that.
Except we do, because nobody would fucking be able to spell it right.
You can follow Nabashin over at NABESHIN at 186. That's Nabashin186 on Twitter.
All lowercase. Not really.
Word. Greg is at Gregory Blaney. All one word.
What up?
Voicemail line is 404-590-1337. It's like Leet.
Because it is.
It's not happening.
Standard long distance fees do apply. We do weekly live streams at twitch.tv/Irrational Passions. It's twitch.tv/Irrational Passions. We're live streaming right now on there. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Podcast
I
is
do
live.
something too now. What up?
Greg live streams for us. We might have Mr. Nat live stream for us. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Some other stuff. Please rate and review us on iTunes. It helps us out quite a bit. Go to retrorace.com. Join the forums there because people are awesome there. And start a conversation because people will talk to you there. I'm playing with Scott's phone. I don't even know why.
This isn't my phone.
Follow the show on Twitter at IrrationalPod. That's where you get updates on when articles go up, when news goes up, when shows go up, when commentaries go up, when the show is live. Anything. Also, tell a friend, please. Word of mouth is the best way to spread the love.
Yeah.
Also, while we're here, I will say the On Tap podcast, one of the Retroids Podcast Network podcasts that we are a part of, they've retired. Goodbye, On Tap. It was an awesome show. It is no longer with the network, though. They're no longer a podcast, but you can still go listen to all of their old podcasts.
There's a really good one. With,
how many episodes did they get through?
I can't think of off the top of my head, but there's a really good episode where they talk about like the best PS2 games. It's like probably 3 years ago. Like that's like the first episode I listened to of On Tap, so it was really good.
I think they're over 100 episodes out there. So
they're way over 100, dude.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've listened to them. So, and to top it off, you can find our website irrationalpassions.com. So, plenty of stuff going up there. My opinion article is going up there today, probably tomorrow. Actually, I won't get up because these people are here. How's everybody feeling? Feeling good? This has been a meaty, chunky, Campbell's Chunky podcast.
Plug! Campbell's give us money, thank you.
No, they don't. I wish. So how's everybody doing? Nabashin, are you ready to inform us with a, not in like a sexual manner, but in an interesting, like, could be revolutionary manner of learning something new about yourself that you didn't quite know before, but you were thinking about it anyway, and then you realized it.
Okay. I'm
Alex,
sorry, I'm
you're
distracted by
going nowhere.
Tony.
Stop.
Tony showed up. Look at that. Go for it,
Alright.
Namashi.
I like how Persona just all of a sudden got really fucking loud.
But yeah, Scott, A or B?
Scott, A or B?
7.
Alright.
A or B?
So
B.
Alright, B. Alright, so I was thinking, like, what's some of the, like, most random thing that, like, ever happened to you? Because, like, here's, like, an example for me.
Like in real life or in a video game?
In real life. This isn't
Okay.
video game based, but not between us. Because, one time I went to, like, a GameStop with my niece. She was probably, like, about 5 around that time or wherever. And, like, I was buying a game and whatnot. And then eventually, like, a duck out of nowhere just walked into the store. And, like, it just flares around and scared the shit out of my niece. And she was just like, oh my god, she was crying on me. She's like, what's happening? What's going on? And it was like, this duck just came out of nowhere. And then, like, there was some random lady that walked into the door and walked into the GameStop. Like, oh, sorry. And just walked out and just completely disappeared. So it was like some random thing that never happened before. I don't even know I was playing. But yeah, that freaked out my niece and now she's scared of ducks, I think. So.
No, shit, I told you my most random story earlier this week.
Yeah, but you didn't say it on the podcast.
I didn't. So one time, there's a cheesesteak place near me called Simmy's. I go there.
Love that place.
They're open till 3 a.m., so they're awesome. And they have awesome cheesesteaks.
Doug, pay it to me.
No. So I go there at 2 a.m. I walk in, and I mean, it's not really in a shady part of town, but some shady people show up there. But I did not expect what was happening to happen. So this is a bit of a lengthy one. So I walk in, and there is just, it's full of people. There are these two, like, big dudes with prostitutes looking women with them. They had to have been prostitutes. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I walk in, and there's, like, this hipster guy and this kind of like sassy looking chubby chick with him. And the chubby chick, like, looks at me. I'm just describing her that way because it's the easiest way to differentiate in my mind. I'm sorry. She looks at me and she's like, "Oh, that boy, he did not expect this when he walked in here. He thinks he's about to get mugged." And I look at her, I laugh. I'm like, "No, it's never been this crazy before." And she's like, "Oh, you belong with those two white girls over there." And then through, like, this crowd of just crazy ghetto people, there are these two, like, preppy-looking white girls in, like, really nice clothes, just standing at the counter, like, completely away from everything that is happening, like the prostitutes, the ghetto dudes, and they're just, like, having this, like, quiet, calm conversation. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so I go up to get my order, and one of the big dudes is, like, looking at this handful of change, and he just throws it up at the ceiling, and all of it falls on me, like, all of it. And then he pats my shoulder, and he's like, "It's okay, little dude."
That wasn't what he said.
That wasn't what he said. But Namshin gets the radio edit here. Namshin knows what actually happened. I can't say it on this podcast. So.
You call it a little bigger.
Yeah, he called me a little Bioshock ingredient. And he pats me on the shoulder. I'm like, what the fuck? I just walk out, and the chubby girl is just, like, look at me shaking her head, like, and I'm, it's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me ever. So there you go. Go to Simmy's at 2 a.m. Greg, how about you? Most random thing to ever happen to you?
You know, it's kind of weird. Nothing that random's happened to me. About the only thing that I can remember that was really, really, really random was probably when I was back in Reservoir when that guy drove the motorcycle through the school.
Oh yeah, that did happen. Some dude pranked our school by driving a motorcycle into it.
Like, literally through the hall, turned around and ran back out. That's about the only thing I can really remember. Like, nothing that random's happened.
Yeah, we were like, whoa! It just smelled like tires all day. How about you, Scott?
Now you gotta understand, weird. Nothing happened to me like weird. At least that I remember, like happened to you. And you, that's not exactly weird. I'm sorry.
It's random though. It's random. Just random. That's all you gotta do. Aim for random.
Okay.
Your life is just full of random events.
So at UMBC, the animals are not afraid of people. I don't know why. But
The animals?
Yeah, you have squirrels, birds, and other
Oh,
things
okay.
that come there.
Like,
Yeah. They're
yeah.
not afraid of people. So, I don't know what I was pointing at. I don't remember what. But I was coming out of the dorm room and I was just like, okay. And then a bird landed on my arm.
That's awesome! What? Like, were you like, go? And they sent it off flying with like a message to his leg.
No, Scott had a Snow White moment. It's like, this is my animal friend.
Just stay for a while.
So what you're saying, Scott, you're the Snow White of our podcast. A squirrel crawled up on your shoulder, birds land on your arm, you're like, come to me. Then you started singing.
No.
He started whistling. Come on, guys. You have to get it right.
And then before I could do anything, it just fluttered off, hit the ground, and started waddling. I just looked at it for
And
a
Scott's
minute,
like, what the fuck is this bird doing?
and I'm like, I gotta go to class.
Harold says the squirrels were bad at USF as well. So there you go.
Mouse squirrels are, they don't get in any trouble.
Yeah.
The best they'll do is they'll get close to your foot
And bite it.
maybe sit on it.
That's weird. That's weird for
They're
animals.
not afraid of people.
To catch up with the chat, Dad Fox says sassy looking chubby chick. That's definitely an NPC name. And then fuck this change. So, Evan, how about you? Let's round it out.
Random moments.
Yeah.
None that I can think off the top of my head.
Come on, something random's happened to you in your lifetime.
Yes, but they're not that funny. They're just.
It doesn't have to be funny. Drop the knowledge bomb on us.
Wouldn't it be the
Oh
random
man,
conversation?
it's. I can't think of anything random.
It wasn't supposed to be funny.
Well, maybe you'll have to come back next week with it.
Was
Yeah.
someone asked you to wear a dinosaur suit?
Oh
A
yeah,
dragon
so
suit.
you wore
That
a
wasn't
dragon
random
suit.
though. But that wasn't random.
That was like, you do this or you get fired. Okay.
Basically.
Sounds like a rape scenario, dude. Like, seriously? Alright, well, we'll come back to you next week, Evan.
Yeah.
Deathlock says, cliffhanger! Thank you, Nabishin, for that awesome question. And always providing the awesome questions that provoke interesting responses that you probably wouldn't expect from Scott.
Hey, I climbed up a tree and I killed the guy. Like, what?
One of these days, Scott's gonna say that, like, are you confessing to a murder on this podcast?
No, I'm thinking hypothetically.
Oh, FaZe comes into the chat right at the back end of the podcast. Oh, well. Well, that is Irrational Passions episode 126 live. Thank you to our live studio audience of Harold, Datfox, FaZed, and Evan in the chat.
Yeah, I'm here.
Because Evan wasn't paying attention to the show he was on.
He was busy talking to the people in the chat.
Thank you, Nabshin, for the awesome question. Thank you, Scott, for being on the podcast, because we missed you. Thank you, Greg, for being here, I guess. And thank you.
Oh, fun. Fuck you, too.
And
No, just kidding.
thanks, I guess, Evan. This has been Irrational Passions Podcast, episode 126. And I've been your host, Alex. Play your games. Stay rational. We'll talk to you guys next week.
Love you,
I
Alex.
did a lot of fucking weird things in the
Titles.
Tittles.
All right,
Tittles? Two tiles?
titles.
Tittles.
Irrational Underground, Malicious Passions, with Battlefield 3 Tactics, I Dark Souled That, Wolfbang Volleyball Fist, the Walrus has pink penises. Shouldn't that be peni?
The walrus.
No,
Penises. No,
I
it's
don't think it's
penises.
The Rolls has a pink
It's,
scrotum.
it's penises.
Is it?
Trust me,
I thought it was
I'm an
S,
English
this would be
major. I know my P9 from my
Okay.
penis.
Okay. Bruce Campbell would be better. Talk into the microwave. Hashtag deal with it. No, my body is Reggie. Pay to troll. Close enough to blow it. It's not like Leech. Little bigger. And Snow Scott White.
I like hashtag deal with it because it's relevant to the majority of our discussion, and it's great.
I like pay to troll.
Craig?
I'm going with pay to troll.
Scott's on pay to troll. There's 2 for pay to troll. Evan? It's a lot of
Just
good
a little
ones.
bigger.
Pay to troll.
It's majority votes. What was yours, Greg?
It was going to be the first one, but that's because I'm an elitist.
Other than that one, let's say
Oh, that's just bias.
Then it was going to be the second one.
other than the first 2, I said.
Probably
Close enough to blow it.
Of course you would fucking go with that. All right, I will say the title. Who wants to say the number?
I think Scott should.
Scott.
Somebody should call Troll up and be like, "You want to do the opening for our title?"
I don't feel like messing it up right now.
Mostly because
Well,
he's
you haven't been on the show, so you have to come back with it.
Bring the
Episode
fire.
120. Bring the fire, bitch!
Scroll up to the stuff.
What stuff? It's
Irrational
Irrational It's 126.
You don't understand.
I'll write it.
There's just scroll up in the Google chat. So
What? And there's Google Docs on the fucking TV.
scroll up.
Scroll!
Why do you have to have it written out? I'm confused.
Because I will somehow fuck it up 5 times.
Yeah.
It's 2 over the normal limit if I don't have it.
That is 2 over the normal limit.
Alright, you ready?
I'm so ready, Scott. Talking to the microphone, though. Make sure you get it good.
My body is
This is
Reggie.
irrational.
God damn it, Nabashi.
Count to 7. But this is the Irrational Passions Podcast, episode 126.
Pay to troll. Stop recording.
That's got it.
Alex, Greg, Scott.
And I'm stopping
That
right
was amusing.
I could do this all of your day.
now. You guys need to sit closer than Mike. Come on.
Hey, it's them 2. I'm fine.
That should have been the title right there.
Should have been.
It's pretty funny. Why do they call it grapefruit? There's already fruit that's called a grape.
You said you work on Sunday, right, Alex?
Thursday. I worked on Sunday.
Oh, damn it. 'Cause I was trying to pre-order fucking Miramasa, but now you're making it messed up.
I work on Thursday. This Thursday. From 6 to 9.
That's too far away.
Maybe, or my store could close. Those are the 2 options.
Work like 1 day a year.
I know, I work 1 day a week. That's...
Except his store might be closing this week.
Who knows?
That honestly was a fairly interesting conversation.
Not really. Not for me.
Not for you.
Breathe, Greg.
Hopefully Microsoft will save your store.
Yeah, that'll be what it does.
Yeah, it's like they just announced that, so
I
it'll
think
be like,
we're
hey, we gotta hold out until then.
It's not relevant to
Thank you.
sales. It's just
It's relevant
Yeah, I
to
know.
leasing.
we're like in the top 200 stores in the entire world. So
That's
'Cause
not as good as
because
being
it-
in the top 50 or top 100.
it's very good out of over 100,000 stores.
Cause like the last time you said you were about to get fired or something like that, that's when the whole like
Sony stuff was happening there.
yeah, the whole crap. Always online for like the PlayStation 3, and it's like you can't play your games, you can't trade in your games anymore. Use games, there you go. That's what I'm trying to say. But now it's like we're still recording. I mean, live.
Oh,
No.
we're live on